Welcome to the Mischief. And I've still got everybody muted. Hold on.
Andy.
Welcome to the Mischief. I'm Valen. And this is the entire cast of the Weeby Goblins -1. So I'll just do a quick summary of what happened. Currently, Al stays home, will not be able to join us for the conclusion of Weeby Goblins, sadly. He and his family are currently without power and are struggling with the cold, and we are all wishing him well and hoping that they get that straightened out ASAP. So, yeah, sad things. But anyway, we've got the Dungeon Master here as part of the Weeby Goblins campaign, Kashka.
I'll do my queenly wave. Hello, everyone.
We've got myself, of course, Valen playing Retta Big Bad, one of the goblins. We've got The Zone playing Poog of Zerangel. We have Callisto playing Chuffy Lickwound. And, of course, we have Hellfire PvP playing as Rempty.
I can't wave, so you can't see me waving.
He's waving, folks. Just take my word for it. So, Kashka, I give you the floor, and perhaps you can recap what things have happened in the past.
Oh, crap. All right. Fair enough. So, we began, these brave adventurers, four now, began in the Goblin village in the Brimstone Swamp, or Brine Stump Swamp, actually, sorry. And their chief, Chief Gutwad, has challenged them to go seek out some treasure for him. That treasure is taking the form of fireworks. So they found one of their fellow villagers had been writing things down, and this included a map to fireworks, and they also found in this little villager's hut some fireworks which they promptly used to burn the villager's hut down because, writing stuff down is strictly forbidden. So, but the chief did decide that the map, although technically was a thing that was written down, was acceptable because it was going to lead them to more fireworks. So, this is the challenge before them. There was a bit of partying before the group set out. Some slugs were eaten, some ears were almost sliced off, some boars, or a boar was attempted to be ridden, and unsuccessfully, some mixed results there, and so what else did they do? And then, of course, hide and get clubbed.
Yeah.
Who can forget hide and get clubbed?
Yeah,
That's classic.
There was more clubbing than there was hiding.
Well, that is as goblins will. So they've now, following morning, the group set out into the swamp to follow this map to the cache of fireworks, and they're under strict orders to bring it back to Chief Gutward or not bother returning at all, and try not to die. So they had a brief run-in with a slightly underpowered large spider. And that's where we pick up again, directly following the slaying and looting of said spider's lair. So, you find yourselves, standing with pockets full of treasure, including some taffy. And I forget, did somebody actually eat the taffy, or you still got the taffy?
I don't remember the taffy at all.
I don't remember taffy at all either.
I don't note any down, so...
Oh.
Yeah, we got this massive... We've got the fireworks from the village, and we got... I got a bow, and there was a few other items that were handed out.
I got an elixir of fire breath.
That was right. Let's just say Mogmerch has the taffy.
Well, I still have some potions that I threw over to Al, so... Or...
Yeah.
Who did I throw them to?
I don't remember you throwing any potions to anybody. unless it was Mogmerch. I don't think that you did.
So in the spider's lair, then let's go through kind of what you found in the spider's lair, and we can redistribute if needed. There was, as you mentioned, Valen, a masterwork light crossbow with 11 bolts. There was a single pearl, 2 potions of cure moderate wounds.
Oh yeah, I got those here.
Okay, potion of bull's strength.
And a potion of bear's endurance.
Yeah. And then wax paper sealed package containing 6 pieces of licorice flavored taffy. Maybe that was like immediately eaten, so nobody bothered to write it down.
I wrote it down and I immediately crossed it out so someone has it.
I'll just say that Mogmerch ate it immediately.
Right. And then I think, yes, you had some bits of kind of or awards, I should say, from the dares that were undertaken in the village. I think we had an elixir of fire breathing, and there were also there were a bunch of fireworks handed out as well by Chief Gutwad before you left the village.
Mm-hmm.
So you should have a few fireworks between you as well.
I have 2 paper candles.
I also have 2 paper candles.
I have 2 of the ones that do fire and stun. Just like 1 point each. And I think Al or Callisto had the really big one.
I think
It would have been Al.
Al took the big one. Because he wants explosions.
That's right.
All 4 explosions as well.
All right. So you feel quite well rewarded after defeating Lot's legs. Many goblin babies eat.
If I may ask a question.
Yes. Of course.
I'm not sure what the damage of a masterwork light crossbow in the hands of a goblin that is sized for 4-1 actually does. Is it 1d6?
It is small, so...
Because usually it would do 1d8 for a medium.
Yeah, so it's 1d6.
Ah. Cool.
Ah.
Thank you.
Otherwise, I don't think you'd be able to, like, fire it and stay standing. You
I like that,
shoot
too.
yourself backwards as much as you would shoot a bolt forwards.
I feel like that's legit.
That sounds amazing.
You can have it be large if you want it to be.
It's equivalent of a ballista for a goblin.
You have to, like, put your feet against it to pull the string back and rehook it.
Why would I want to rehook it? I just want to launch myself instead.
Yeah, with a dagger at the end, you're just a giant flying arrow.
Oh wow, that sounds amazing.
So here you stand, outside of, a very webby area where you found this loot in amongst some, I think, some bones and some slightly webbed cocoon of half-eaten victims that Lot's legs many goblin babies eat. Has found herself.
Let's not stay here.
Why not?
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
I don't like this place.
I think we were just trying to get past here to get to the cache.
Yep.
Mm.
I don't want to stick around for any more lots of legs.
Big bada boom.
2 many legs.
So, was it Callisto? Were you the one leading us with the map?
No, that would be Poog.
Poog?
Oh yeah,
Which way we
Map.
going?
totally. We're going this way,
Oh, this way.
and I point at the map.
You point at the map.
Yep, I'd be like, we're going this way.
Okay.
I don't know whether it's north, south, east, or west, or
So it's like real life.
this way. Yeah, that's accurate.
Ouch. Ouch. Shots
Alright,
fired.
so you proceed then along the path, and it's very squelchy, and as you would expect for a marsh, it's kind of like there's lots of bits of like kind of lots of vegetation around, some fairly shortish trees. There are the occasional larger tree which helps you navigate along the map because those are marked along the path. And you hear around you, the usual kind of din that you would from marsh wildlife, lots of insects, insect noises, and small reptiles ribbiting, and all that kind of jazz, and the occasional kind of scurry past you, but nothing too alarming. The mud and the mire of the marsh does kind of suck at your feet as you're walking along, and you're quite glad that you don't have any serious footwear on, otherwise those would have been left long behind in the mud. They would have claimed them. So as you're walking, actually, you notice off to one side there's a kind of a larger area where there isn't any vegetation. It looks, it looks kind of more watery than the rest of it. So you can kind of see there are no trees growing in this little patch, and you see the path proceed to the other side of it.
Like through the watery patch?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That didn't seem safe.
No.
Sorry, I said off to the left, but it is, your path does kind of cross it to some extent. You could try and skirt like kind of around in amongst the weeds if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Can goblins swim?
I don't want to swim.
I don't have any skill at swimming, so I don't want to get my wedding veil messed up, so I would like to skirt around.
Yeah, I was specifically told not to die, so I think I also will try and skirt around.
Okay.
And I will literally lift my skirt slightly as I do so, just so that I could skirt around easier.
Oh boy, you're lifting your skirt to skirt around. I see.
What?
For those who are going to try and like scoot around the edge of it, could you make a dex saving throw for me, please?
Dex saving throw.
Guess a reflex save.
Yeah, and I'll make one for Mog Merch as well. Yeah, that'll work. And for anybody, is anybody going to try and swim across this bit? Or wade across? You're not quite, without checking it out, you really don't have an idea of how deep it is.
Yeah, I was going to do that.
Okay.
I totally forgot my dice.
Oh!
So,
Oh!
I wish I would have had my dice. I rolled a natural one. So lifting the skirt up slightly was a poor choice.
Okay, hang on one sec. Let me look.
Oh, I got a whopping 9.
Let me look. What's the really quick? The okay. So Callisto, could you make a roll with? Hang on, let me find your strength quick. Coffee. Okay, could you make a roll with a -1 modifier, please?
Oh no!
Your strength, right? You're kind of trying to do a swim.
13. I still did better than Poog.
Hey, I tripped on my skirt.
Okay. And Mog Merch is going to try and skirt around the edge of this pool as well, and I'm going to make a roll for him. Okay, so
I don't like that you're laughing.
so everybody except Valen and Mog Merch successfully kind of either navigate across or or Callisto, you quite successfully kind of paddle your way across. You can imagine little kid swimming kind of thing.
Dog paddle.
But halfway across, Valen, you step on something that completely gives way, and you end up very much just falling flat into the water. And actually, the same happens for Mogmarch.
Oh dear.
Fletch.
I do my best to swim out of there then, I guess. Assuming that it's actual water and not just like quicksand and I die.
So the rest of the party sees, you see Retta and Mogmarch fall into the water, and they're completely submerged. You cannot, you don't. It's not like it's shallow enough where you see their elbow sticking up or something like that. They're completely kind of below the waterline at this point.
Can I try to fish for Retta? Or Mogmarch? as well as I can, from a more safe place, fish down and see if I can grab anything.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Do you have something that you could kind of?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like some sort of stick. I don't have one. I think. I mean, I can try it with a firework. That is somewhat long.
All I can say is that it's a good thing that I'm not the one fishing people out. With the gear that I have, you'd be in trouble.
And you can see as
I just
well.
yell at them to get out of the water and stop being.
Can I make my way over there? I have a grappling hook.
Oh, you have a grappling hook.
Oh god.
Yeah, definitely.
This is gonna hurt.
And there is around the edge of this kind of pool as well, there's plenty of vegetation where, if you wanted to grab, a switch kind of, or, bit of branch or something, from in amongst the marshy vegetation, you certainly could. But a grappling hook is also very fun.
Sounds like a bad idea.
What could possibly
That's
go
a
wrong?
great idea.
So,
Well, I mean, if some sort of stick or something I could use to fish with is nearby, I would grab that.
yeah, that's here I'm gonna make a percentage roll to see if you are able to find either of these two.
A
who are
percentage?
currently, snorkeling and okay. And so Valen, you feel something poking you in the back.
Well, I guess, should I be able to... am I able to tread water at this point? I mean, so far I know I landed in, and I'm instantly being prodded by a stick. I suppose I'm kind of flailing about. If I'm able to grab hold of the stick, I would. Otherwise, I would try and tread water.
Okay, yeah. You can try and grab the stick.
Okay. Do I need to roll anything for that? Stick grabbing roll.
No, I think it's fairly straightforward. It's poking you in the back, so
Okay.
I'm hoping you could grab something that was touching you. Yes.
Okay. I grab said stick. And I yank really hard. No. I start trying to pull myself out with it.
Well, I mean, I guess I have to hold against it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So could you both actually make a strength check for me?
Ooh.
Do we actually have anything here on the sheet for that?
I think that most of you are at an 8 strength, which
No.
not.
Nope. I'm a fighter.
Oh yeah, you've got.
I got a plus
more.
1.
Ooh. Ooh.
Just for my strength score, though. I don't think I have... Yeah, this is not a ride check, so alright, hold on. Let's do a d20 plus 1. Oh, natural 20!
I am terrified you're gonna pull me into it.
Oh. So,
Yep.
Move this over so you guys can see here.
I think that Valen's natural 20 is gonna
Yep. Thank you.
So I kind of climb all over you to get out.
pretty much. Remty, your feet just kind of slide into the muck, like you feel yourself being almost pulled in, and then like up out of the water comes like a very soggy Veta, and she just like basically climbs up and over you and squishes you down into the muck, and yes.
Ow, what are you doing?
She actually screams really loudly, "Thank you!" And then she starts like wringing her veil out and stuff, and her clothes while she's wearing them. She's like kind of just like wringing.
Okay. So you're both, Remty, you're able to kind of like extract yourself from the mire. You didn't slip too far in, although it was very close there. And Retta is, successfully out of the water.
Yay!
Where's Mogmarch? Bum bum bum.
Still screwing around in the water.
Yep.
I start screaming at the water too. Get out of the water! And
so yeah, do we know where he is roughly?
You have a kind of an idea of where he fell in, but you don't see any sign of movement under the water.
Nah.
Uh-oh. Grappling hook time, maybe?
yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yes.
I come over there. I head over there. I don't know how far away I am, since I was halfway across the pond.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not too big. It's probably about, 20 foot across, so you can easily traverse back where you came.
Well, I come back, and I'm going to... Well, I mean, we could try the stick again. Otherwise, the grappling hook is more of a fishing thing. If we can't see him, the grappling hook might work better.
He's hiding. We need to get him out.
All right, so I'll use my grappling hook to kind of like throw it into the water, like see if I can like dredge something up.
Okay. Let's see. Looking at attack. Could you make the ranged attack for me? So I think you've got like a +6 to that. So roll a d20 plus. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at. Hang on. Sorry, wrong sheet. Let me look at. I was looking at a Mogmarch to see how long he can hold his breath. Oh no, that's still good. I think that's fine. Yes.
Oh, +6, you said?
Yeah, that'll be good.
Oh wow.
24.
Dang.
Okay.
Right in the head.
Yep.
Your grappling hook lands precisely in the water where you want it to, and you can start reeling it back in, but you feel no resistance to it being reeled back in.
Oh,
that's too bad.
I take the rope that I have that strangely has dead moles sewn into it. I don't I don't know.
Strangely or appropriately.
Yeah, I don't know which, but it has dead moles sewn into it, and I start attaching that to the meat hook that I also have.
Mogmarch is not coming out of this alive, is he? If your intention is to chuck that in there in search of Mogmarch, then could you also make a ranged attack for me, please?
Sure. Hold on one second. Let's see what my bonus is for it. +5. 15.
Yeah, I mean, you chuck it in there fairly decently. But again, when you reel it back in, there is no resistance. No sign of Mogmarch.
Retta starts getting really upset and like shouting. She normally shouts when she talks. It's just more louder than usual.
More shouting.
She's kind of like stamping up and down with both feet at the same time.
Well, take it easy on the marsh. We just fished you out.
She's not exactly the brightest.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna try fish as well, whatever I can with the stick, and see if I hit anything underwater.
Okay.
I'll keep trying to fish.
Yeah. So so kind of fast forward a little bit,
Mhm.
and you've spent, let's say you keep, using your grappling hook and meat hook and your crossbow bolts. I don't know, like,
Probably.
and spend a good 10 minutes doing this, and there is no sign of Mogmerch.
No. No.
I was afraid this was going to happen. He was in it for the taffy. That's all he wanted was the taffy and the big boom.
He's like, it doesn't get any better than this, so I may as well.
What was the king goblin's name?
The chief goblin?
Yeah.
Chief Gutwad?
Gutwad. Yeah, Gutwad's not going to be happy.
I'm really sad not being able to find him.
Red is angry, but she usually is most of the time anyway, so.
I take my child's doll with the eyes taken out and put it on the shore as a memorial to Mogmerch.
Aw.
I'm confused.
I'm creeped out and sympathetic at the same time.
That sounds appropriately goblin.
Yep.
I play my wooden flute, but not for too long.
Your playing is horrible.
How does it play? Is it like do 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 do? Or are you actually doing
I play a common funeral a dirge or something for goblins.
like taps or something? Goblin taps.
Yeah, the equivalent of goblin taps.
All
All right.
So after yeah, I mean, however long, how long do you guys want to stick around?
Until we get the big bada boom off his back. No.
About 20 seconds sounds about appropriate for me.
Yeah.
Goblin.
I was thinking more like
20
10.
seconds.
Aww.
There's fireworks. There's more booms to get.
This is true.
Besides, we have his twin, so it's not like he's gone away.
It's his roommate, his flatmate.
I'm not gonna comment this. Both in character and out of character.
Okay.
Alright. Well, the path lays open before you, to continue on, following the map that luckily Mogmerch didn't have.
That was definitely would have been a short trip.
Yeah, sad to lose Mogmerch. Maybe even sadder to lose the giant skyrocket. But the open path does call for you, and Chief Gutwad's words ring in your ears. Must retrieve the fireworks.
That's important.
Well, we did try and get him.
So, if you're proceeding on, I take
Yep.
it.
Mhm.
All right. Then the path continues. You successfully follow the map. Again, the marsh and the swamp around you is not particularly easy to traverse. But after about an hour's worth more of travel, you see ahead of you what looks like the remains of a boat. you can see it, kind of between the trees and between the undergrowth. And then another kind of probably half an hour walking, and you come upon the outskirts of this boat. And to describe it to you, it is a 2-masted ship that lies mired in the mud in a clearing. The rigging of the ship is thick with moss, and you also see it's decorated with lanterns and wind chimes that are made from goblin skulls and bones.
Wait, what?
Whoa.
Oh my.
That was not part of the deal.
So you see there's lots of little goblin skulls kind of hanging on mossy rocks, and they've got little candles burning inside of their skulls, so it's very creepy. The eyes kind of glow, or where eyes would previously have been, now it's just kind of a candle glow inside, and you can hear the clanking of these goblin bones, and well, not just goblin bones, presumably lots of other different types of bones. Can't really identify them from this distance, but they're all kind of clanking together in the breeze that comes from the shoreline. And actually, at this point, you are close enough to the coast where you can just kind of faintly hear the waves on the shoreline. But the surroundings aren't particularly impacted by that. That's just a kind of audible thing. So you do see some strange writing. Dun dun dun. It's faintly visible along the ship's prow. And around the ship, actually, in the clearing, is kind of a very rickety-looking fence that kind of encircles the wreck. And on the wreck itself, you see a couple of weird-looking, box-like structures that are near the ship's bow, and they have one of them has a chimney. And from that chimney, a thin curl of smoke wafts up. And that is where you find yourself. And actually, I can... No, probably... One second. Let me get...
Are we sure that the spider was the eats goblin baby thing?
Yes.
Not so sure anymore.
I'm gonna move you...
I just disconnected from Roll20.
I don't think you did.
Oh.
I'm just moving you over. A new page. Bum, bum, bum. Let me
Moving over
put the
into black
tokens
screen.
over there. Paste those tokens in. Boop.
It all turned black.
I see a plank of wood somewhere in the middle of the plank.
I think that's indicative of our future.
Yep.
Oh no.
The zoom options in this are a bit difficult. Okay.
Whoop, I see us.
Ooh.
Yep, hang on.
I used to think that's us.
The mouse and it's...
Aha.
Okay.
Okay.
Did I miss,
Ah.
Ah.
Hang on one second. I'm just checking the rest of it. And then I can move it a little bit more. Review this bit.
Look, Mogmerch came back alive.
He's a zombie goblin.
I don't know which one is which.
I have a bow.
Okay.
I know that much. And I think the two that look identical, yeah, that one, and the one directly below are Mogmerch and Rempty, I think.
Well, I'm down here.
Oh, I take it back then. I don't know.
I'm the one that moved. I'm the one with the knives.
I can move with the one with the bigger sword up front.
So
And maybe a
Mogmerch is
shield or
the one
something?
with the orange.
I think so. Does anyone want to claim the orange one?
Nope.
No, I'm good.
Let me
Oh.
do that, and then we can get... Boop. Okay. Goodbye, Mog.
No!
Now
Fainted
it's
into
real.
nothingness.
So sad.
Alright. So you can... Here's the rickety fence that you see, actually. You can see here, and then let me do a bit more here. You can see There's the
Ooh. Actually, I'm
prow of
going
the
to
ship.
scroll a little bit there. Can I zoom in a little bit more? Whoa. And over. Oh, jeez. There we go. That's better.
So yeah, this this bit here is kind of a bit of a gangplanky type scenario where you can climb up onto the ship.
And the chimney is at the farthest point, or you said it's at the bow?
Okay, 1 second. I'm terrible with like ship.
At the front of the ship?
No, this is the chimney right there.
Right where? I did not see anything.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there.
Sorry, I had taken a sip of tea, as you are doing now.
Unacceptable.
And that goes down, and it's just a chimney going down into something, right?
Yes. Like this is the roof kind of the building. You know, the box-like structure that you kind of.
And there's smoke coming out?
Mm-hmm.
Look around for any other things that are like around here, like I don't know, like goblins or I don't know, other bad people.
Could you make roll to your characters? Let's have perception check.
Okay.
I'd like to make a smell check for any dog-like entities.
Dog-like entities.
Yes, Greta hates the dogs. Or anything dog-like.
Pretty sure all of us do. I mean, my god is all about dog killing. Alright, I got 11 on my perception roll.
Yeah. So you don't see anything particularly beyond what I've already described. No, as far as you can see, it's fairly clear.
Alright, let's go get it.
What about my smelling?
Was that the 15? Or
I
was
didn't.
that
I did not roll. 1 second here. Get plus 9. Because she's focused on smelling them. Oh, I rolled a 2, so I got 11. Do I smell any?
Completely bizarre 9. So yes, I mean you're. I think earlier you had kind of caught Odor the dog, and you're again kind of catching that, but you have no idea where it's coming from.
Is it more so than before?
Yes. I would say yes. You do know that much, but that with an 11, that's all you know.
Right. Okay. I'd tell the others I smell doggos.
Oh, I have a lucky toad that can find dogs because his name is Dogfinder.
Does that mean mine can find spots because his name is Spottle?
Yes.
He's found some. All over.
Now, can I get the full sound of the toad that he makes when he finds dogs?
Oh, I think that one, that's up to you. He's your toad, so please feel free to.
No, it's not my toad. It's Poog's toad.
Oh, it's my toad.
Oh.
My toad finds spots. His finds dogs. Well, if I see a chimney, the first thing I think is setting the house on fire. So by doing that, we just plug the chimney.
Wouldn't that also make all the fireworks explode?
That's not how it works, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Set everything on I,
I mean, we could
It is
walk
made
up
of
to
wood.
it and see if we can somehow close the chimney off.
Well, Retta is going to try and stealth up onto the ladder over by the 2. Here, let me drag her over there. She'll try and go through here.
Oh, yeah, I'm
and
gonna definitely
stealth her way
follow.
in to go up here to see what she can see.
hang on, you go.
I'm just letting you know the direction that she's going. It's up to you to say that she only makes it so far. So
Yeah, so go back to the gate for a sec.
back to the gate.
Yeah.
Wait.
You're going to get about that far, and then I'd like you to make one more perception check.
You got it.
All of us?
Yeah.
Do I need to make a stealth or anything, or just a perception for now?
Yeah, if you're stealthing, then please do stealth.
All right, so first the perception, and now the stealth, which is actually
Yep.
plus 11.
Same deal. First the perception,
My
then the
ass is
stealth.
numbers. I rolled a 20 and a 28 total, by the way, people that are watching.
I rolled 17 for my perception, and I'm not even bothering. Oh no, I guess I do. Never mind. I'll try stealth.
No, that's
I got a
16,
9 perception and a 27 stealth.
Ooh.
16 perception, 26 stealth.
We're a stealthy bunch.
Super.
Mine's plus
That's because
16.
we're tiny people.
Dang, I thought mine was go to the plus 11.
So hang on one second. So yeah, nobody knows you're coming. That's for sure. They'll be. So as you approach the gangplank, though, you do. Wait, hang on one sec. Let me look at your rolls one more time. Yeah.
I just imagine like 4 goblins stacked up in front of a door, like with their heads poking out all on top of one another.
Just like poking a head up. Hello. Another head up there.
Wait, hang on. There's a 9.
Also, I just double checked the map to see if this is like the approximate area where we were supposed to go.
Yeah, definitely. And you see like the little kind of drawing of a ship under your X looks just like this one.
Go figure, that
Whoa.
goblin was a good illustrator as well.
The rest of the map was pretty bad, but that ship is top notch.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, at this point, then I totally use my burning hands on the map
Oh, what?
because we got to get rid of the map. It has writing on it.
We don't
So
need
we're
to
not
do
going to use it to get back?
that. Nope.
That's what I was just
Nope.
thinking.
Not
Nope.
anymore.
Nope.
I have an intelligence of 8.
Retta
That's
would
not
totally
bad for
support
my
the
mind.
decision to burn the map. She hated that thing.
Yeah, let's burn the map.
Oh no, this is not a democracy. I'm doing it. Like it's done.
No.
Even if it was democracy, it would still work.
She would just be happy to see fire at this
Yep.
point. So yay. She might even be mixed emotions if it was herself that was on fire, but
Yeah, I think that might be the only thing that's going to burn around here because everything else is pretty soggy. Okay, so as you approach, I want to describe the gangplank to you. As you approach the gangplank, so map has gone up in cinders. There's just like a little pile of ash on the dirt in front of you where the map once was. So
I say this was for Zarango.
good call. So before you see a vine-choked gangplank with mossy handrails that is descending sharply from the ship's bow to the muddy ground below. One handrail seems to be particularly encrusted with a large ball of dried mud.
one of the handrails?
Mm-hmm.
There's handrails.
There are. It's it may be old and moldy, but it is a gangplank. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that looks safe.
It's also quite steep, actually. Like when you get up to it, you notice that it does ascend pretty steeply, up to the kind of main deck of the ship. ship.
Yeah, we've got a low center of gravity.
I mean, who wants to go first?
I can go first if you want.
Sure.
I'm like a tanky type guy. I mean, I have a chain shirt.
What? I've got a wedding veil.
So could you make a climb check?
Oh yeah, I have my ring of climbing too.
Oh,
So I'm like totally on this.
dang.
In fact,
And what is it based? What is the base value come from?
do you have
I have 0 climbing skill.
Okay, then it's just gonna be anything that you would get from strength, which might actually be like a negative. But
I think it's 0. I have strength to 10.
oh, then yeah, right.
So then it's just
All
the,
right,
the
just
ring.
plus 10 from the ring.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
22.
22.
Yeah, you guys watch as Poog just like deftly climbs up the gangplank in one kind of swift movement.
Of course.
Well, that doesn't look too hard. I'm gonna go right
Nailed it.
after him.
So is the muddy ball at the top or bottom?
It is on the right sheet. That would be fantastic. I mean, it's about half. Well, 3/4 of the way up.
Okay.
Can I follow him? Up the,
Mm-hmm. Yep. But as you approach, actually, you notice. Well, could you make a perception check once more for me, please?
Poog?
No, Repty. Sorry. Oh, Poog, you can as well, actually, if you from the top.
Might as well.
13.
Also 13.
Nice.
Yeah, no, you notice the gangplank is you see the vines you see the vines snap taut suddenly on the gangplank. And
Uh-oh.
and when they do so, it completely dislodges the ball of mud. And that ball of mud now begins bouncing its way down towards you. Empty at the bottom of the gangplank. So
How did you climb past that?
So you have a reaction if you would like to do something.
Yeah, jump out of the way of that ball. Nice.
Okay, so could you make a reflex save to see if you can?
It's gonna go so horrible. Hey!
Oh, nice. 22.
Okay, yeah. So you successfully kind of roll off to the side. Sorry, I can't remember who is who at this point. The tokens.
I'm standing right in front of it.
Okay. So yeah, you successfully kind of jump out of the way, and then who is directly kind of in line with the back? I need to zoom in. A bit.
That's me.
That's you. Okay.
That's Retta.
Okay, right. Yeah, I don't think you even kind of see this coming, really.
I'm gonna get hit by a ball of mud, aren't I?
This ball of mud, well, actually, I mean, it smashes where Retta would have been standing. So, Retta, you're kind of off to one side or the other, and the ball of mud smashes directly at the bottom of the gangplank. And issuing forth from that ball of mud is actually a swarm of wasps. So at this point, like everybody to make a initiative roll, please.
Oh, crud. Okay.
Oh no.
I've had bad experiences fighting insects, so 8. There you go.
It's pretty solid that Pook is at least up that ladder, so...
What would my initiative be? Oh, it's the 4, right? I-N-I-T?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a nit.
Actually, I will say I have a very powerful 8.
20.
Goodness.
Okay. So 1 second, let me grab the... Okay. So... Okay, so, then... Chuffy, you can go first versus wasp swarm. With whatever action you would like to take. You see, you've seen this big ball of mud kind of bounce down the gangplank, and at the bottom it smashed. Rempty quickly had jumped out of the way. It smashed at the bottom, and wasps are now issuing forth from it, and
Wasping
they're
about.
not very happy.
Well, I have 3 spare bug cages. I'm wondering if there's a way to try to trap them and to get them to go into the bug cages.
That sounds awesome.
That's pretty good.
You can certainly do so. Yes.
At least some of them. I mean, it's not like a knife is going to work on wasps.
I feel like if I see her pulling out some cages for bugs, I'm going to try and talk to animals to encourage them to get inside the cages. That it's safe in there. It's good.
Okay. So you take a round to get one of the bug cages, and then you can kind of... And can you... are you swinging it in the air to kind of like try and...
I'll put 2 down on the ground and swing 1 in the air.
Okay. Right. So let's see. Can you make like a... Well, it's not really melee because you don't really need strength to catch this. It's more a reaction kind of thing. So, could you make a dexterity check for me? Which would be...
Is it reflexes?
Oh, you have a really high dex. You've got a 19 dex. So,
Yeah.
Could you roll with a +4, please, to capture wasps?
I got a 6.
Wah, wah.
Nope.
So yeah, you don't really. The wasps are a bit faster than you. So they see you kind of coming with your bug cage and dart out of the way quick, and yeah, that's about it for your round, I think. Getting those cages out and trying to snag some.
Is there a map representation of where the wasps are?
There was, but I think you burned it.
The wasp.
I assume it's in that square between the 3 of us.
It's actually so. Sorry, Rempty. I'm gonna move you if you don't mind.
Oh, what?
So the wasp form is like right.
The wasps push you back.
Did you
Okay.
guys do it? Let me see.
I did, right below the ladder.
Let me see if there's a little token I can put out. Okay, no. You're just gonna have to...
Just have to imagine. All right.
Yes. Wasp swarm right now.
Got it.
Okay. So actually the wasps get to go next. And they are not particularly happy with trying to be captured. So I'm afraid they are going to sting back at Chuffy.
Uh-oh.
So, okay. Let's see. What is Chuffy? Do you know your AC by any chance? Your armor class?
Under defense.
AC is 17.
Oh, so they are too busy dodging out of the way of your cage to get in any good stings on you.
Good.
So
That sounds pretty good.
I
okay.
agree.
So then next is actually Rempty.
So I grab a map. I scoop around in my pocket and I pull out a potion of alchemist's fire.
Here it comes.
Oh no.
And I believe they're still here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw it at them.
Okay. Could you make a ranged attack for me?
Mm-hmm. If I can find that again.
Sleepy pug.
What exactly is ranged attack on here?
Yeah, it's under offense.
At the very least, you can use your dex bonus. We are level 1, so I think it's just
you
dex.
have I think you have a +6. That looks like.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess. Yep.
DM's giving you bonuses. I take it.
It says bomb.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Either way, nope.
Okay. But
oh,
okay.
that just
wasn't
means you missed where you were throwing, right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So.
So where does it land then?
I think then it's like a 1 through 8 to determine the direction that it lands. Oh boy.
Do you want to roll a d8 or shall I?
Oh, I'm gonna roll this misery myself. Oh, wait.
So I'm gonna have the square that you're standing in be 1, and then it goes clockwise from there.
Yeah. Okay.
So it would be here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, great. I take 1 point of fire damage.
I think I might as well then.
Anything that's... So it splashes here, and anything that's in 5 feet around it takes 1 point
Yeah,
of
that's
fire.
this is me that's walking around there.
Nope.
Oh, I love that the collateral damage on that just wasn't even like doesn't matter.
So do we also are we set on fire as well, or is it just the 1 point of splash damage?
Well, if something was right there, it would get caught on fire, but nothing there.
Okay, not too bad then.
Oh, well, I tried. Hold on, the swarm is here, so it also takes at least 1 point.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Maybe that's all the hit points it has. That would be great.
Yeah. Like
Does it count like for each wasp individually? So it counts up.
Not quite. All right.
Oh well.
Okay, so yeah, the wasps get a little singed, but not too bad. And then it is Poog's turn.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and well, I'm kind of like up high, aren't I? At this point.
Yep, you're up at the top of the gangplank.
Okay, I'm just going to prepare a torch then.
Okay. So you're just kind of getting a torch out and lighting
Lighting it up, getting it ready to prepare to burning them with fire.
Okay.
I take it I probably shouldn't be throwing fireballs.
I mean,
down at the group.
Kill yourselves before I even have a chance if you do. Okay. Then last in the initiative order is Retta.
Retta's going to pull out one of her fireworks. And she's going to launch it at the at the wasps. It's the one that does 1 point of fire damage and 1 stun. She's got her little flint and steel. She's just going to kind of try and aim it at those guys as best she can.
Okay.
She's hoping for even a small explosion to do something there.
Then are you right next to them? Kind of feel like this is a little. Well, no, you're a bit away. Okay, so make a ranged attack with your firework, please.
Okay, so be +5.
So you light your firework and.
Oops, that was a 4. Hold on a second. Just add 1 more to that. So that's 12.
So there's definitely like no blindness from it, but it does kind of light up really bright. So you can see the area in great detail now. And they do take a point of non-lethal and fire.
Okay.
Okay, so these wasps are getting pretty pissed off now.
Yeah, we just bottle rocketed and alchemist them, and somebody's trying to hit them with bug cages.
Chuffy, it's your turn again if you would like to try and catch more slightly singed wasps.
I'm thinking now I might just try to use my elixir of fire breath.
Oh dear.
Oh god.
Guess who's standing immediately across from Chuffy?
That's some great positioning right there.
Or I could just try the bug thing didn't really seem to work out well. I think the elixir of fire breath.
Okay. Let me find the rules for this one.
Are you going to move before unleashing a fire breath? I don't know if it's a cone or if it's a single square or what. But...
Yeah, I can move like right in front of the gangplank because they're in that square in front, right?
Yeah.
So good.
Just do it from there in this general direction and burn the
That's the
ladder.
plan.
I was just about to say that the entire ship is going to be set on fire and Poog's going to be stuck up there.
Well, I still have a grappling hook to get us back into the ship, right? So it's good.
Well, you won't need to grapple up onto it because it'll just be burned to cinders.
That's true. I'm a fan of this plan. Either way.
Yeah.
Okay, so so you're going to chug this elixir then? This is
Yes.
Okay. So you feel like as you swallow it, it sets your throat like on fire. You can feel like really hot. Like imagine you drinking whiskey but times 10, you know, and and you can feel like the flames kind of burning back up your throat, and you spit out this like gout of flame towards the wasp. And let's see, they get to make a reflex save to see if they can avoid some of this damage. Let's see how they do.
Reflex save.
That was not great. No, they fail their reflex save. So you now get to roll a boatload of dice. So you get to roll 4d6.
Nice.
Oh, Jesus.
I regret not having that visible for people right now because it.
Okay.
Gonna have to fix that in the future.
Yeah.
That was bad.
What's average?
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was good. We've been doing 1. You did 11 just now, so.
She's taking it to 11.
Mm-hmm.
So you see like little wasp corpses fall from the sky as they're just like charred, beyond recognition, and these little kind of ash piles of what once used to be wasps. And the swarm is much reduced at this point. There's very little of it left. So you think, one more of those and they would be toast. And you do still, like, in your throat, you still feel like the fiery feeling, the burning sensation, and you definitely feel like you could do that at least once more.
Then I will do that once more.
But that will be like your next round. I'm just letting you know that it's kind of like it wasn't a one round kind of thing. It's going to be a sustained effect for a couple more rounds if you want to. But in the meantime, it is the wasp's turn, and let's see. I mean, you've definitely kind of dealt them a blow here. So they're going to take one last attempt to damage you. Oh wow! And they rolled a natural 1. So they completely fail in their attempts to sting you back.
Yay for inept monsters!
And now Rempty gets. It is your turn.
These small little black smoking dots flying through the air.
Exactly. They're leaving little tiny smoke trails.
I kind of feel bad for him now.
You burned my friend.
I mean, I'm gonna take a step back and throw another potion.
No!
Gotta try it again.
Another ranged attack, then, please.
Oh, definitely.
I have a feeling it's going to land on Chuffy.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Oh, natural 20. Wow.
And what's the damage on the bomb?
A direct hit deals 1d6 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And everyone around it takes 1.
Okay.
So
Then, I mean, yes, you definitely hit.
You've accomplished your goal of putting 1 fire damage on everybody but Poop.
yes.
So, can you do the d6?
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Okay.
Maximum damage.
Yeah, and that will in fact finish them off. The rest of them towards the ground, and then flat into the mud and muck, and the swarm is destroyed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there is much rejoicing. Chuffy, however, you still feel like you could spit fire at somebody if you wanted to.
I
No.
How long is it going to last? Like, can I hold on to it a little bit longer? Or do I have to get it out now?
1 sec, let me look. Do I have to get it out now? No, you can definitely, like, you feel like you can hold on to it for a little bit.
Thank
Okay.
goodness. I thought she was going to, like, turn to me and be like, hey, I gotta tell you something.
Come really close, I've got to whisper something to you.
I have a secret.
Oh, no. Alright. So,
I drank
Wasp,
fire breath today.
Wasp swarm has been destroyed. The little charred remains are scattering the ground, and the beautiful mud-built nest is in pieces at your feet. Moog is
Hooray.
waiting for you at the top of the gangplank, and yeah.
I guess I shall continue my try to get up there.
So I feel that I should point this out at this point, that so far the DM has recognized that we are more of a danger to ourselves than all of the monsters we have faced.
Yep.
So all I actually really need to do is put a series of doors in front of you, and then it'll be a
That's gonna be
So as it's been a while though, Rimty, I would like you to make a fresh climb check to try and get up that gangplank.
Try once more.
Is the gangplank on fire?
Ooh.
The gangplank is not on fire. Oh yeah, no problem. You just kind of scamper up there. No problems at all.
Yay. Well, hello there.
I'm not
Anybody
walking.
Oh, hi.
Chuffy.
I'll walk up the gangplank.
You might set your veil on fire.
Right. Well, even though it is very saturated right now, so.
Okay. So, could you both, as you go up the gangplank, make climb checks for me, please?
Sure.
It is very soggy veil.
Yes. I win with a 3. Beat that.
Yeah.
Sorry, just a second.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, Retta, as you're climbing, it's definitely not as easy as it looks. Your hands, slip on the moss that's covering all these planks, and the wood is very kind of slippery with the general conditions, the damp conditions in the swamp. So you do manage to fall down to the bottom of the gangplank and take 1 point of damage.
Doggone it. Then I will drink a potion.
Okay.
A potion of spider climb.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna walk back up.
All right. Then you have no problems walking back. And Chuffy, it is a little challenging, but you do manage to kind of make it up the gangplank. It's a little slow going. Lose your footing a couple of times, but you manage to make it up without falling back to the ground.
Thankfully, as I'm on the ground and you would land on me.
Okay. So let's look. Alright, so you can kind of let me reveal a bit more area here. Pretty much see this whole deck now. Oop. Okay. So you see before you so this building, you can skirt around this building, and you see before you the upper deck. This map is a little weird because that building looks like kind of in the way, but there is enough room to get around the sides of it. And
So we're not on the roof of the building.
right, it's you can kind of get around the sides of it to see the main deck, which like
I'm totally climbing up the chimney.
rude. Yeah, so this area here is that area there is all kind of the main deck. So you can skirt around this boxy building to get that kind of main deck part.
I start heading in that direction.
I mean, Retta, are you gonna climb up that chimney?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So do you mind in trying to like break the upper half in, so like stones kind of close the chimney?
Exactly. I'm gonna want to try and plug the chimney. I have no idea how big the opening is when I get up there, but I would like to try and plug it.
All right. So you can use your spider climb to kind of climb up that chimney.
Mm-hmm.
And what are you going to use to plug it with?
Well, how big of an opening are we talking?
We're talking. It's like a full-size barrel. The kind of diameter of a full-size barrel.
So not toad-sized.
not
So,
toad.
so
You
even if
couldn't
I was
squish
in
your
the
toad
chimney,
in
it
there
would
to
not
plug
work.
the chimney.
Is there smoke currently coming out of the chimney?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a bad idea. Rata, catch! And I throw a bomb up to you, not light it.
I try catching it. Oh god.
Okay. Make a reflex save, please.
Oh. Son of a
please.
gun. Oh boy. Alright, let's roll it. Oh,
We are gonna
natural
kill each other.
20.
Oh
Oh my
my
gosh.
Nailed
She
it.
saw her life flash before her eyes.
Yeah, so you manage somehow to catch this bomb without it exploding. Like some kind of, maybe it's a bit of your spider climb,
Oh, God.
magic is rubbing off on, you're using that a little to your advantage to be able to catch this thing
Sure.
without it exploding.
Sure.
So you're holding onto the chimney kind of with one hand, and then you catch this alchemist bomb with another hand, very gingerly. So you now have this alchemist bomb in one of your hands.
So
And now drop it in there.
So here's the question. Would Retta think that it's a drinkable potion or that it's one of his alchemist bombs? Her intelligence is 10.
Make an intelligence check.
Oh,
Oh no.
I just had to ask, didn't I?
You're gonna give me an opening. I'm gonna take it.
You've at least seen him use it a couple of times.
It's taking a while to roll the dice. It's saying rolling the
is true.
dice. Oh, what? What is with this natural 20, natural 1?
What?
You have no idea what this is.
Throw it in the chimney. Throw it in there.
Okay.
You do hear Rempty saying throw it in the chimney.
Then I throw it down the chimney.
Okay. You don't have much difficulty doing that. It's a nice wide opening. On the
Well, then
side
she
of-
gives like a big thumbs up with a big grin on her face.
wow. Okay. So you hear an explosion below. You can kind of, if you look down the chimney as well, you can definitely see like a fiery kind of blast from below as well. Just very similar to what you saw, in the that Rempty was just throwing at the wasp. So, yep.
Okay. So we hear a large explosion down below. Start looking for anybody to come out.
So it is. Let me describe the levels of this a little bit more. This room that has the chimney on is not on the same level as the main deck, right? It's got. Let me get rid of the box actually. If you see like this ladder here, except I'm not on. I wanted to be on. This ladder here goes up to it from the main deck. Let me just.
You can also use the ruler there to point at things more easily.
Good idea. Okay, so let me just. Okay. So this is kind of up from the main deck that you're on. So it's the door to that is a level up. So you would have had to climb up the side of this and then up the chimney to dunk your alchemist bomb below.
Right.
And,
I guess I'm just expecting people to be coming out at some point, or something coming out to investigate why their fireplace just exploded.
These things happen sometimes, right?
So you do hear. Actually, could everybody make a perception check for me, please? Going to hear stuff, but I want to see how much you hear.
I can certainly try. Let's see.
18.
24.
70. And yeah, 17.
27.
Okay, so everybody hears a kind of guttural noise of pain that an animal
Score.
has made inside this room, and you hear a loud thump against the against this side of the room.
Okay.
Yeah, so over this side of the room, you hear this loud banging against the wall and the door.
Well, I can't see a door from up there, but
I'm attempting to come around.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I'm just kind of looking around the outside perimeter for anybody to come out
Okay.
with my crossbow. Waha.
So, yeah, as you come around the side of the building here, to describe what you see before you a little better as well, you see these two masts that do go up to kind of these two masts here, one here, and then one down on the lower deck there, do go up to Crow's Nest. But then, yes, up this ladder here, you see goes up to this building that has a door on the same side as the ladder.
Okay, I try getting up
So-
the ladder and going into the.
So the only door in there is here, right?
Yeah, pretty much. It's off to the side a little bit, but yeah, it's there.
So we kind of is that so? All right, is the banging going up against that door pretty much?
Mm-hmm.
I want to try and get closer to the door to examine to see if it's locked or something.
Okay. Yeah. Yep, you can kind of easily climb the ladder there. And actually, as you come around the corner, you do notice as you come around the corner, very clearly attached to this mast here is a. I'm just gonna move it.
You can move the mast? That's cool. DM powers.
You see,
Oh, what?
attached to the mast is what looks like a big rat, like the biggest rat you've ever seen.
Oh my
This
goodness.
giant rat.
Not a fan.
And he's looking at you. He's chained to the mast, but he's looking at you squarely, and actually looks kind of hungry. He's looking at you like you think you might like to see if the rumors he's heard about how disgusting goblins taste are true.
He's willing to put that to the test, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
He's willing.
Is he? Am I able to get not get in range of his chain or?
Yep, as long as you stick to the building, and don't go within that within these squares here. Let me switch the thing. Then yes, you can. As long as you don't go within these squares here, then you can avoid his reach.
I just want to know what's on fire in the building.
Yeah, totally. Okay. Yeah, so you can get up to there, and you're basically in front of the door.
Does the door look? Examining the door, does it look locked or anything?
Are you gonna try the handle?
Sure, why not?
For the note, I'm just gonna come slowly over here.
Yeah, the door opens. The door handle does not. The door handle is moving freely. It doesn't
Okay.
have any kind of lock to it. It's there for you to open.
Let's find out what's burning.
All right, you open the door and
We have a bad suspicion.
hang on, let me get. Ugh. Oi, stop it. Sorry, roll 20 is giving me half.
Please tell me that the potion of spider climb lasts longer than like a round or two.
Stuck up there.
It won't now that you mentioned it.
I was about to say, every time I ask a question, I end up regretting.
Oh,
Okay, so bounding out of the room comes this large creature. Looks like kind of evil wolf-like creature, like a warg almost. You know, like imagine the wargs from Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
That's what it looks like when you open the door, and he's he's kind of burned pretty badly. so he ain't happy.
You said it's bounding at me, so do I need to get it out of the way?
It's entirely up to you what you would like to do.
I would like to get out of the way. What does it take to get?
Hang on 1 second. Let me just get to the right page here for this creature's stat.
That explains why it wasn't opening the door by itself.
Yep.
for a second, I had like this bad suspicion that we're all like just fireworks lined up in there, and they all now smash against the door, one after the other.
That, oh dear, yeah, that could have gone bad.
Doesn't help that the page numbers in this are a little off. So it's like, just kidding. Not page 74, it's actually page 78. Okay.
It's like close to page 74.
Okay, yeah, this thing can move pretty fast. Could you make a reflex save to get out of the way?
Sure.
Yeah, this thing is currently on fire as well, right? Because that's what alchemists fire, doesn't it? It sets the target
Oh,
on
no,
fire as well.
that was just a bump. Like, I have 3 bumps per day, and in total 3 alchemists fire a potion.
But
Okay, so
it did land in a fire, so it's up to you what it does.
What it did.
Uh-oh.
That's not
Oh.
good. That's a red.
Natural one. Yeah, red is bad.
That's red.
And you get
Wow.
kind of knocked back down the ladder as this thing, just leaps, is determined to flee the room. This warg is not happy. This bomb just went off in his room, and as he's hurriedly, he just runs out of the room, basically. You get knocked off the ladder and are now prone on the deck below. So you're kind of like lying, you are no longer standing.
Okay.
And this guy is now ready to take you guys on. Okay. So I think at this point we should roll initiative.
Yes. This is about
I think the rat and dog should fight.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. Like the small hope that it would jump far enough to just squash the rat.
Oh, roll warg.
All right, let's see. My initiative is +3.
And this just turned into Pokemon.
Go Rattata. I got a 15.
17.
11.
11. No, just kidding.
11.
11.
The warg got... What's the warg's bonus? Hang on, what?
And I shoot the warg with myself. Wile E. Coyote myself off this thing with the crossbow.
Okay, so actually Remty gets to go first again. Remty, how do you keep managing this?
The speedy little bomber.
You gotta go fast.
Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna take the one blade weapon that I got from, back from the mock merch captain chief, and run up to him and swing it at him.
Okay.
If I can remember what I actually have, as a bonus on this weapon, because I only wrote down magical.
Okay. I'm gonna mention that you do notice the giant dire rat guy is tied to the mast.
Nope.
So.
Are you sure you don't want to stand by that mast? It looks like a good spot for cover.
Nope.
Alright, so make your attack roll.
I have +0. Do I get anything from this? I don't remember.
You get a +1 from this weapon.
Oh, okay.
Yay.
1.
Nice.
16.
Holy cow.
I remember AC, doesn't it? Yes, you hit. Can you do damage? And the damage, hang on, is gonna be 1d4 plus 2.
4 plus 2.
Ooh.
3.
That's pretty good considering your max was 5.
Okay. Alright, so you swing and it slices into the warg and now he's crispy and, slightly sliced as well.
Sliced and crispy. That's...
Okay. So next actually is the warg.
Oh, goodbye.
Uh-oh.
Having recently been damaged by you, Remty, he's going to turn and he's going to try and bite you. Oh, and he misses. He's totally confused, got smoke in his eyes, and landed on the deck. Does not get his bearings in enough time to figure out how to correctly do damage. So he misses.
How do my teeth work?
Saved by ineptitude again.
How do I bite again?
Right. Who is this? Okay, and then next in the order is Chuffy.
Alright, I'm going to move around. Use the last of my fire breath.
Okay.
On who?
On the warg. It may hit other people in the meantime, but
So,
I could move around here. And go that
I don't
direction.
think you have that much movement.
I think you've got like 20 feet of movement, right? Is that right? Hang on, let me look.
I think 30
Oh,
feet.
no.
30.
Sorry, 30 feet, yep.
Which is how many squares?
1.
Wow.
You're not really able to occupy the same spot as Rempty because he's busy like swinging his weapon around.
You could stand next to the mast.
Hang on
where
one
the
sec
rat
though,
is.
let me see how far the fire breath goes. So what you could do though is
I'm sure the rat's partial fire too.
you could stand like if you wanted to be out of the way of the dire rat but still get the warg, you could actually just stand like there in the next square over because your fire breath you do feel like you could kind of unleash it at a distance. So
Projectile vomit fire.
What I hit? Well, I suppose if I go for the rat instead of the warg, I won't hit what's his
Empty.
empty.
yeah, I mean you could do that as well. I mean you feel like you could probably hit the warg without hitting Rempty.
Okay, we'll go for the warg. At least the rat's tied up.
Okay. Alright, so the warg gets a reflex save. Oh, that much? If you can make it. What's his reflex bonus? Is... Oh, he has a pretty decent bonus. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the warg kind of sees you coming, and maybe because he wasn't spending enough time biting last round, he ducks down as your fire breath just kind of goes straight over his head. So he manages to dodge out of the way of that one.
That is unfortunate.
It is.
He rolled rather well on his reflex save. Okay, then next is Retta.
I shoot it!
Please, yes.
Sorry. She would be very angry at seeing any kind of doggo. Let's see what kind of bonus she has. A +5, but it's masterwork +6. Roll that 24.
Yes, that hit.
Yay! And then I roll a D. Wait, whoops. Sorry, I'm like clicking so many times. So 1d6. It would have just been the first roll there, so that would have been 4.
All right, got it.
4 points of pointy damage.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, and then Poog.
I would like to not be prone anymore. Can I not be prone?
You certainly can not be prone. Yeah, so you can stand up. That does kind of count as your movement.
Okay.
But you could still do something if you want to, kind of.
Well, I do have this handy dog slicer weapon that I should probably use to slice the dog. I'll do that.
Okay.
So it says dog slicer +1. Does that mean I get +1 to the attack, or how does that work?
Yes.
Okay.
You get +1 to attack.
And I don't see anything else in my offense as far as like stuff, and I only have a strength of 10. Is that it? Okay. All right. So just +1.
Yep.
18.
Wow.
Yep, you hit him. His big old.
All right. Looks like 1d4.
Yeah.
The warg's looking pretty bad at this point. By the way, he's kind of breathing heavily, bloodied, but not quite that bad.
Yep. There's a little pinprick for you.
1 point of goblin damage.
Yep.
Poke.
All right. So yeah, the warg is looking. The dire rat is just going nuts. By the way, he's straining against the chain, really trying to bite everybody. He's kind of like. It's a good thing that the chain is like able to kind of rotate around the mast. Otherwise, he probably would have like suffocated himself by now. Anyway, but he's going pretty nuts trying to bite people. But yeah, the warg looks pretty bad at this point. He's not looking particularly happy. So then we're back up to the top of the round with Chuffy. Chuffy, you feel like you might be able to muster one more like good spit of fire.
Okay, well, let's try it one more time.
All right. So I'm going to do a reflect. Are you going for the warg or for the rat?
The goblin.
I'll go for the warg again.
All right. The warg is going to make a reflex save. Oh, and he fails this time.
Yay.
So yes, do the damage, which is 46.
Is that 46?
Yep.
Whoa.
This is gonna hurt.
I'm so happy I'm not in the way of that.
Oh. 1141.
It doesn't matter though because the warg keels over and is thoroughly barbecued. So the rat kind of starts thinking about maybe you should actually just eat the warg instead. The warg is no longer.
I push the warg towards the rat, like the corpse is kind of like, I'd be like, here's your dinner.
Pretty crispy, pretty nicely sliced up.
It's cooked, prepared.
Okay. So yeah, the rat is quite happy. Mr. Rat said, "Thank you very much." He said, so the rat is currently occupied with eating the Warg.
Explosions, fire, feeding friendly animals. I
right,
don't see
well,
how this mission can go any better.
Can I sneak around like this way?
You know what? Yeah, and let me read a bit more of a description to you about the main deck that you're on. So you do see that it's cluttered. Now you have a chance to kind of look around. Do you see that it's cluttered with objects, both natural and artificial? There's obviously lots of overgrowth on it, lots of moss, lots of vines, and let's see, the central cabin's roof has a wide edge, creating a canopied walkway along the ship's sides, which is kind of how you guys came in there. And a flight of steps up to the roof of the ship's main cabin. That's where you just went up and unleashed the already slightly crispy Warg.
Unleash the hounds.
Smoking stovepipe, which you dropped a bomb down. Thank you very much.
I just realized you
that.
just let the dog out.
Oh, that poor
Wait,
Warg had
who let the
no
dog out?
chance.
That's what you get for letting dogs out.
Poog, poog, poog.
So, in fact, you all get a negative 200.
I was wondering when the DM's wrath was going to come after that.
The crappy song references. Yeah, and you see up above, like I said, there's two rickety wooden platforms or crow's nests sitting on top of the mast. They're about 10 feet above the ship's deck, and they are linked by a pair of thick ropes, and additional ropes hang down to the platform on the sternmost mast of the deck.
Does it? It looks like they're actually attached to the chimney. The ropes?
Yeah, they did kind of come down to there. Hang on one sec. Let me read that one more time. They did come down to that roof, yes.
I would like to climb up to one of the masts. Tops.
I think we need to see how long your spider climb lasts.
Yeah, that would probably be a good idea.
Whatever.
Otherwise, I just come down from the chimney and join the rest of the group. Feeling particularly spidery. 10.
Do you now also have many legs?
Not yet. I have many ears
Oh, okay.
on a necklace. And I have many toes in a jar. Pickled, no less. It's my trail rations.
Oh, no, okay. So yeah, so you still have spider climb going on.
I'd like to go up to one of the crow's nests and have a peek.
Okay. Yeah, feel free to climb that rigging.
Well, he's doing that, and the rat is busy. Can I work towards the like this way?
Yeah, definitely. Sorry. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, and when you look down onto that lower deck, you see... Ooh, hang on. Another rat. Also tied to this mast here. So he's got kind of room around that mast there.
Well,
This place seems to be infested.
What do you think?
I guess I try and look over the the south part of the ship. Like, I don't know if I can ping. How do you ping?
You just hold. Like, you have the tools to your left, like top left. You just hold
Okay.
down left click.
My ping is really dark, but I want to go like around that area.
Okay. So
I like to try and like see if there's anything else like over the side of the ship.
Okay, so you're staying kind of on this main deck part.
That is correct. Away from said rat.
Out of rat range.
ROUSs.
So you look down here. Actually, you can kind of see down here now, and you do see there's a really mean-looking kind of horse here, and the horse is the horse is actually kind of looking up at you. He definitely didn't hear you enter his area, but he did hear you
Blow things up.
Obviously, yes. All the explosions and Warg death screams and
Fire breathing.
And then ROUS celebrations for barbecue have all been heard by this kind of horrible looking, really mean looking horse.
Okay.
So he's watching you guys' movements.
Well, he can certainly do that. As long as he's only watching.
Would I consider a horse to be a really big dog-like entity?
You certainly wouldn't consider it like a friendly, if you're a human, you would consider a horse, kind of a potential ally. Goblins would feel very much the opposite. A horse is, because they are kind of allies of a human, which is, then they are a hated creature. Yeah.
Is it tied up like the rats, or is there a person nearby that owns it? Maybe.
Nope, you don't see anybody down there. Well, actually, you're not even over there. You're climbing the rigging, sir. So.
Well, I was just wondering what I could see being up on the mast. I thought I might be able to see that too.
Yeah. So actually, well, let's. We can just reveal the rest of this over here. Nothing too dramatic. So you can see the rest of the enclosure here. You don't see anybody in the area, but the horse definitely does have kind of free roam of this enclosure.
Okay.
Yep, and you see the rat down on the lower deck, and yeah, you see pretty much everything.
So, would I be able to piece together that if we climb back down, the horse might be able to get to us?
Yep.
Well, I'll wait to see if Chuffy or Rumpty is doing anything in the meantime, and then I'll.
Well, I'm gonna then try to get into up the ladder and into the house here, or whatever's left of it.
Okay.
So if I go down to the lower deck, does that mean there's another room?
Mm-hmm.
Or do I have to go look first? Probably have to look.
Mm-hmm. You'd have to have a look.
I'm going to make my way over to the ladder.
Okay. From what you saw, you do remember kind of seeing some portholes in the side, and it definitely did look like a building there.
So I'm gonna. Did the rat see me?
Hang on.
We'll find out.
Yes.
I was gonna try to do stealth to go downstairs.
Oh, do you wanna make a stealth check for me then?
Yeah.
And then we'll see if the rat's perception was good enough. So that should
This
be...
is where she says 52.
35.
Oh God!
What?
Wow. Yeah, the rat does not see you.
In fact, I think we all lost sight of you.
The rat's
Where'd Chuffy go?
the rat's kind of focused on Poog at the moment. So he sees Poog wandering across the main deck.
He's drawing the attention of all animals towards him.
Yeah, so let's move the rat to a more appropriate location. There we go.
Tasty Poog.
So, do I see anything in this building?
Yeah. Okay. So, hang on one second. Let me refer to. So, when you when you look in the room, because Poog had already opened the door, but didn't really have much of a chance to look in. So you see, this is a room. It's a room. Shocking! Oh my god, it's a room.
No.
It's
Oh my
a
gosh.
blood-splattered chamber of horror. There are dead rodents, dead snakes, dead birds, all nailed, tied, and hung around the walls of the room. At the far end of the room, a large cauldron bubbles over, or used to bubble over, an iron stove. Now this cauldron has been kind of exploded, because that was a bomb, right? That you threw down there. That wasn't alchemist. So there's bits of cauldron now that used to once sit underneath that chimney. So, and there is also a bloody burlap sack that's sitting on the floor next to the stove, and the center of the room contains a now overturned long rickety table that also surrounded by overturned chairs, and you see a whole family of skeletal goblins, who you can only assume were, when the room before the bomb exploded, were sitting in the chairs around the table. But these skeletal goblins are super creepy, even to yourselves as well, especially to yourself because they're goblins. But also, even if they weren't goblins, it's pretty creepy because their bones have been clearly kind of cleaned and bound together with reeds and twine. So they are kind of, holding the form that they once had. But these things are all scattered around the room now, after explosions of bombs and damaged wargs trying to escape from the pain.
The pain.
So that's what
Before falling out backside again because I'm terrified of this, do I see anything like they could lead somewhere, or is it just an enclosed room?
This is the only door to this room.
Alright, I'm gonna fall backwards out of the room again.
Okay.
Down the ladder.
Alright. Okay, so going back to Retta, though, you climb the rigging up to the crow's nest. So,
What do my goblin eyes see?
oh boy.
Legolas, what do your goblin eyes see?
You've actually got like a couple of elf eyes that you're like looking around. What do my elf eyes see?
They're taking the hoplets too.
You went up to the kind of mass that's in the center, right?
Yeah, the crow's nest.
So you do find up there actually a few things that just seem to be kind of tucked into the corners of this little crow's nest. You find 2 vials of alchemist's fire.
Really?
Mm-hmm. A half-finished bottle of grog.
A finished bottle of grog. Got it.
And 3 more of the candles that you had. So you used 1, right? So you're now up to 4 of that type of candle.
Wait, like a regular candle?
The same type that you had. Oh, sorry, not candles. That's the firework name. 3 more of the fireworks, the Desnan candles fireworks that you have.
So it does fire and a stun? Okay.
Stuns. Yeah, stuns on a critical.
So I found 2 more?
3 more?
3 more. Cool. So I now have 4.
You now have 4.
Okay. And as I sloppily try finishing the grog, I also start shooting at the horse. There's a hoofed dog down there.
Could you make a constitution check for me, please?
Of course.
Oh
I'm gonna
no.
let you chug that grog without consequences.
Of course. I have no idea if goblins would even like grog. I'm assuming that they would. Let's see, Constitution. I could do a fortitude.
Yeah, that works.
All right. Let's see. So 7. How far do I fall?
You don't fall, but you're definitely feeling the effects of whatever was in this bottle. So, yeah, I mean, you were kind of partying last night, and now you're starting to head down that road again, apparently. So
Okay.
you're feeling a little tipsy.
Yep. That works.
Okay.
And like I said, I continue shooting at the horse.
Okay. Do you want to make a ranged attack for that for me, please?
Sure. Plus 6. Wait. 6. Total of 20.
Okay. Yes, you hit.
And then I need to do a d6. So 2 points of pointy damage. Drunkenly pointy damage, I might say.
Okay. Lovely.
Does it look even angrier?
It very much does.
It looks like a
It,
unicorn.
strikes hooves at the ground and snarls at you as much as a horse can snarl. And yeah, you guys can hear Retta up in the crow's nest, like
Huff
laughing,
Huff doggy.
laughing about all kinds of stuff. There's apparently a party in the crow's nest.
I yelled at him to shoot the rats, like the one rat down here. Like we don't care about the horsey thing down there.
Okay.
Well, Chuffy, what would you like to do now?
Well, I'm trying to sneak down and around to see if there's a door.
Okay. And also, Pooh, what are you up to?
I'm actually gonna be heading back over to that ladder as well.
No!
Do it.
I can't even see Chuffy. Like,
Yeah, you disappeared from existence. That's right.
So, Chuffy, you see Poog heading back to your direction.
I quickly turn try to see if there's a door, and then scramble back up.
Yes, you do see a door. You see a door kind of, it's pretty much in the center. Yeah, just kind of like, right.
Well, then what I'll do is I'll kind of like try to go around. I'm assuming that the rat is still enamored by Poog.
Yeah, the rat is unaware of your presence.
So I'm going to stealthily try to go around the back of the rat.
Okay, go for it.
How far can I move?
You can move 30 feet, and each one of these squares is kind of
5
5?
feet.
Let me check.
Yeah, you can take the
Yes,
ruler
one-
there and just measure out distances.
So can I make it this far?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Okay. And then I will... Oh, do I still have to roll for stealth?
No, I'm gonna let you keep that roll
Okay.
for a little bit longer.
So I'm going to try to attack him with my
Yeah.
stabbies.
Yeah, I'll let you totally get a sneak attack on that rat. Wait, hang on. What class are you?
rogue.
Oh, yeah. Do it. So you get your regular attack on it, which is like a +5 and then a 1d4. But because the rat is like completely unaware of your presence, you also get a plus to add a d6 to your damage roll if you hit him. So yeah, swing away.
What is my plus?
It'll be your melee under offense. I don't know what.
Okay, plus
It's
5.
+5.
There you go.
25.
Oh, and
Natural
you
20.
20.
roll a
my-
nat-
That's also a crit.
Yeah, so that means you critical hit the rat. So if the rat survives this, he'll be very lucky because it means you get to double your dice. So
Critical sneak attack. Wow.
it's going to be your damage die plus your 1d6 and then times 2. So I think
So where's would be the damage?
it's 1d4. I think you're wielding a regular. Or,
Looks like 1d4 -1 for the dog slicer. for
probably
Chuffy.
you have you have a 8 strength, right? So that's the -1. Okay, so yeah, 1d4 -1. Okay, so that's 1, and then 1d6, and that's you don't get any minuses to that. Okay, so 6. So you do 12 points of damage. Let me just see if they survive that. 1 second, sorry, flipping around between pages here.
Smack that rat.
Mm-hmm.
And here I was thinking we could just feed it some of the carcass, but oh well.
I did think about that. Cutting the
Like
word.
trying to take it from the other one.
No, the rat does not survive that. Rat down. so Poog, just out of nowhere, you see Chuffy suddenly appear from the shadows and just plunge their knife into the dire rat, and the rat just makes this gurgling noise and then keels over onto the deck.
Wow.
Yeah!
Chuffy, you're OP.
Nerf.
Alright, so 1 dead rat. I think, isn't there a way that I can... Where's that thing? Oh, there we go. We can do that.
Perfect.
Actually, we need to do that to the warg over here. Dead warg.
Nice.
Dead warg, dead rat. Alright, and yes, now the way is clear. Should you want to...
I do want to head towards the door.
I too would like to head down that direction.
Okay. And Retta, what... Oh, sorry, Rempty, what would you like to do? And Retta as well.
Go ahead, Rempty.
Well, yeah, being kind of shocked after reading.
You're kind of cutting out there.
Oh, can you say it one more time?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Can you type it in chat? Because we're not hearing you at all anymore.
Is it better?
No, I think Discord's kind of blurring you at this point. While he's typing, I'm going to say that Retta starts shouting back to Poog, "Why do you want me to shoot a dead rat?" And then she shoots, she shoots the horse
Why
again.
do you want me to shoot a dead rat?
Yeah, and then she shoots the horse again. What does she have? The +6. She rolls a 12 to shoot the horse.
One moment. Me.
All right, he says that's what I initially meant. Regarding my unstable connection. Okay. I'm gonna slowly tumble around the deck to the general direction where everyone seems to go, being shocked by the recent events. Of Chuffy's sudden stabby.
Stabby, stabby. So, Retta, are you just hanging out up there?
Pretty much until the horse is dead, was the plan.
Okay.
She views it as like a very large version of a dog, and that just angers her quite a bit because she is angry at any dog-like entities. So it's just how she is.
Sorry, and you rolled a 12, right? To
I
hit?
did.
Yes, that hit.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that to hit. Okay, then allow me to roll a d6. 2 more points of pointy damage. Do I seem to be making any dent in this angered horse?
It's got a couple of bolts sticking out of it. Yeah, I mean, it's slightly damaged, not particularly.
Am I seeing anything else in the distance, like any other ships, or is this just the one ship?
This is just the one ship.
Okay.
Okay. So, Remty is... I just need to see... Okay. So let me fast forward a little to the door that you're about to... So you guys are trying the door to the building below, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the plan.
Yeah, the door is not locked.
Bum, bum, bum.
Okay.
But there's a flaming warg on the other side.
Another one.
Ship.
So I think Pook should go through the door.
Poog proudly goes through the door.
So you guys are actually... Okay, so you're going to open the door.
Open the door.
So hang on one second.
Pook opens the door.
Chuffy stabs Poog in the back.
Son of a...
You look up one.
Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
More fireworks.
I don't explode when stabbed. What are you talking about?
You just got voted off the island, that's all.
Oh. Chuffy just
Okay.
returns with all the exact ones, all the exact fireworks that we left with, and says, "Look, all the fireworks I found." None of the goblins can count, so they're all just yay.
So as you open the door, you're kind of trying to see in the room. It's very dark. And the air is
I
kind
have dark vision.
the air is kind of thick and smoggy a little bit, and there seems to be some form of smoke entering the room as well. So
Where there's
1
smoke,
second,
there's
you-
fireworks.
okay, you are hit by somebody else in the room,
Uh-oh.
and they they hurl flames at you, almost the same as you've seen Chuffy doing very recently as well. Almost the same, not quite the same. But
Oh.
they spit some flames at you, and they do 2 points of damage. Oh wait, hang on. Actually, no, 1 sec. Sorry. They do 4 points of damage.
Ouch.
To both of us or just Poog?
Whoever's in front.
That would be me.
Tanky Poog.
Okay. So at this point, I think we should roll initiative again. Just random initiative.
Oh dear.
Hellfire, can you hear us okay, hopefully?
Yeah.
Ah, I heard you.
We can hear you as well. Would you?
Yeah, my connection seems to hold up again.
It seems
Okay.
to come and go.
Okay, that's 20.
Wow, I can't roll initiative for crap.
Well, I have to say that's the curse of the cleric.
And the occupant of the room also gets an initiative roll. Oh, they rolled quite well.
Uh-oh.
Not so
Don't worry,
bad.
I'll shoot him from the mast.
Through the ceiling.
But strangely, Retta gets to go first.
You'll never guess what Red is going to do. She's going to shoot the horse. Because she doesn't know anything's going on down there, so she shoots the horse. Which is 1d20 plus 6 for a 14, which should hit
That hits. Yep.
for 4 points of pointy damage.
Hey, the horse is not looking so well anymore.
Ah.
That one hit a lot deeper, and the horse kind of stumbles for a second, but then seems to kind of gain its composure again. A little.
The horse is like,
He's like, hold it together, self. You can do it.
just like,
But I think actually the horse is gonna move and head kind of over here to take some cover beneath this tree.
oh, darn.
Realizing that
horse.
really there's not much point standing there getting shot at, the horse does move out of the way.
Okay.
Okay, so next goes the occupant of the room, and she's going to do the same again. She's gonna try and hit you with with the flaming hands, and
No,
that
please.
definitely hit. Sorry.
Oh.
And she does 5 points of damage that time.
Ouch. Oh no. Poog, are you still okay?
Hanging in there.
And actually, maybe it would be helpful if. Yeah. Well, no, we'll just stay where we are because Ret is still up the map. Okay, so sorry. Next in the initiative order is Remti.
Okay. Shall I read it since his...
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So, as Hellfire's voice seems to be cutting out due to Discord issues tonight, I'm climbing down the ladder and stand next to the door, lighting the fuse of a bomb and rolling it inside the room.
Nice. So Poog, you see this like bomb roll between your feet.
Oh no!
I kick it. To keep going further. Keep it going. Or does it look like it's going to get out of the way?
I'll let you kick it, sure. That sounds like a good thing to do.
That's awesome.
So, let's see. Remti, do you have an idea of like how far you want to move it? I guess like how much kind of oomph were you giving it? How much force were you putting behind that? Did you want to move it like whereabouts did you want it to land? A very good amount. Okay, so you were kind of gonna roll it like as far into the cabin as you could. Okay. Okay.
So that
and
proves that
then
Remti was not trying to blow Poog up.
And then with Poog's
Yet.
help as well, definitely it goes into the cabin. So if you could roll your damage on that, I will apply it appropriately.
7.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. All right. And then next is Chuffy. Chuffy, what would you like to do?
I do have a. Well, I can't see anything, right? Can I try to see in the room? I have dark vision.
You can kind of see, like, so here, let me give you some bits of description of what you guys can see. This is probably an appropriate time to do that.
A bomb will
So
explode.
I said the air in the cabin is kind of thick, and as you guys opened the door, there was this kind of wave of like swamp stinkiness and sweat, and on the floor is like has a nice layer of kind of mud over it, and you see like a oily kind of fungus clinging to the walls, and throughout the room you can see more dangling decorations of goblin bones and animal parts, all hanging from the ceiling of various lengths, and what appears to be a nest made of rags, sticks, mud, and cast-off bits of clothing that lies against the westerly wall, but scattered amid the filth and clutter of several kind of man-made looking objects, and you notice a red chest. But the person or the creature that you see before you is, if you, well, maybe it was quite a while ago that we were talking about this, so, but you do remember a mention of Vorka, who was rumored to be, she'd kind of run off into the marsh or the swamp, and you've heard rumors of her kind of cannibalistic habit, and you imagine that this is who you see before you, and she is a goblin. Oh, actually, I have a thing. I can show you a thing. Amazing.
So what you're saying is Vorka is a cannibalistic goblin, and she's been eating all these goblins that we're seeing the skeletons laying around?
Yes, definitely.
And
Delightful.
somebody back in the village keeps sending goblins to feed her.
Except apparently I don't have a thing. How could I not have a thing for Vorka? That is the stupidest thing ever. Wow. Yeah, apologies. I don't have a thing for Vorka. She is a really messy looking kind of female goblin. She's got funky looking hat on. Kind of looks like maybe once upon a time it was a nice pointy witch's star hat, but now it's really funky looking. She's sharpened her teeth as well. She's definitely into biting.
So she's a looker, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Real pretty one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was going to try to use, if I can actually see her, then I was going to try to use my ranged attack.
Yeah, definitely. You can see her. So yeah, feel free. Go ahead.
So it's +5.
Okay. Yeah. Roll it.
21.
Yep, that hits her.
The dice like Chuffy tonight.
Indeed.
Now, do I roll a 1d6
Um.
for damage?
Let me just check these. So you're using.
Or is it the
oh,
1d3 minus 1?
Yep, it's the one because you're using a little dart. So yeah, 1d3 minus 1.
1.
Okay.
Well, you always do a minimum of 1, so that's a thing.
So Vorka hisses at you, and immediately, well, no, it is her turn next, actually. So Vorka hisses at you and immediately climbs up onto. You see her just like climb the wall, just as if, well, actually very similar in the way that Retta had climbed the rigging previously in the side of the building that you guys threw the bomb down the chimney. Vorka climbs up the wall there, and then out of one of the portholes that you note. So she is she is not going to she's not going to hang around and be trapped in this room and shot at. So she's going to exit the room.
Through what way is she exiting the room?
And actually, before she
One of the portholes.
Oh,
Poogie, you're still hanging out in the doorway?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm waiting to do stuff. Like, I'm waiting for my turn.
Okay.
Is it my turn right now? I guess I'll run back out and go try and find it and kill it.
Hang on. So Vorka runs out the window, then actually it's Remty's turn. Sorry, I was thinking about whether she would do that, but no. I think she would hold her action. So Remty, your turn.
by the way, Kashka chat says that somebody found a Vorka image in the Discord if you wanted to see it. That was it.
Okay.
Oh, Hellfire says he had his turn.
He rolled the bomb in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and yeah, we've done oh, so Retta, sorry.
Oh,
Not Remty. Sorry, wrong R, Goblin.
Well, since I can't see the horse anymore, and I probably don't see any other targets, then I'm just going to come down the mast.
You do see like a lot of activity going on the lower deck.
Okay.
You may or may not have heard a bomb.
I hastily moved down the mast then.
Okay. So make a climb check. Yeah, I'm gonna give. Right. Do you have a climb bonus?
No.
As it is? Or...
Nope. Just the spider climb. I'll just roll a d20. Actually, here, I'll just click the button.
Yeah,
There
because you've imbibed some
special stuff.
Yeah.
A spider climb potion.
Huh.
So that's a total of 12.
Your spider climb, yeah, but your belly has now a mixture of like spider climb potion and grog.
So, diluted spider climb potion.
So yeah. Also, your spider climb's kind of running out, so heads up on that.
Okay.
Your grip just doesn't feel quite as sticky as it was when you first drank the potion.
All the more reason to climb faster.
So you do manage to make it to the deck without injuring yourself, though. You kind of half slip down the mast, half climb down it in your slightly tipsy state, but you do make it to the main deck.
Okay.
I would say that the climbing portion is your movement, but if there's something that you would like to do once you get to the deck, you are welcome to.
And just turn towards the commotion to see what's going on.
Okay.
And
Okey-doke.
stay away from the rat if it has found me at all interesting. Since it is eating the corpse, I'm hoping it's ignoring me.
Okay. So yeah, so I did things a little out of order there. Sorry, I got a little, my initiative roll got a little foobar. So actually it is Remty next. Sorry, I think I did like Chuffy and Remty out of order there. My bad.
I don't think I took a turn last round either.
No, did you not? Do you want to go now then? And then we'll...
Yeah, say like, cause like I had the fire breathe at me, and then I haven't done anything since then. No damage.
All right,
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to just do cure light wounds on myself.
Oh, yeah. Do you have...
I don't know what that does actually though, or how to do that. I have both the wand and like my innate abilities.
Holy crap.
I have cure light wounds as a cleric prepared spell or something. I don't. Yeah, I'm way out of roleplay like understanding at this point.
What is your wisdom score?
Wisdom score is where are we at? 15.
So this would be 1d8 plus 1.
1d8 plus 1. Okay.
Ah, right, because the wand uses the.
Well, are you using?
I'll just use my own innate ability, or should I? Which one would heal me more?
Is the wand your own wand, or is that?
No, it's part of my initial gear that I came with.
Yeah, I see. Okay, so yeah, 1d8 plus 1 for either or. Actually.
Okay, I'll just use my innate ability then.
Okie doke.
4. That's pretty sad. But I'll probably live more. At least for a little
Okay.
bit.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to move anywhere? That would be.
Yes, I do want to try and go out and find the crazy lady.
Okay.
So go back out the door, and where can I find the crazy lady, I think?
So she would have gone out on this side of the... You saw her exit the room on this side. Climb out the porthole.
Okay, I will try and look out over the side of the deck, like where I just moved.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you look kind of round the side of the building and you see her, like, crawling up the side of the building.
I throw... Oh no, I guess I took my action already, but I prepare my javelin.
Okay.
So she's like the Ring, where she's like...
Yes. Exactly like that. Right,
Awesome.
so wait, we did red. Poo. Okay. Alright, now Rempty.
Excuse me. I'm gonna guess it might have something to do with explosions.
Maybe this holds out long enough. I'm gonna go up and around. Like I can go 30 feet, so that's 5. I guess 10 and then 20.
Mm-hmm.
It should get me barely there.
Yeah.
And I guess I can see her from here, like somewhere.
Yep, she's like right on the side here, basically. Kinda. You can see her climbing up the side of the building.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a potion of alchemist's fire at her.
Okay.
Nice.
So I think that's... you want to make your range...
Mm-hmm.
Man, this poor Vorka just never stood a chance, did she? 21, 23. Yes, that hit.
Well, she almost dropped Poog before he could do anything, so...
Ooh.
Alright, so she takes...
Well, she's now on fire, because I hit her.
Nice.
So,
Flaming Vorka.
next turn she will take 1d6 damage at the beginning of her turn.
Wow.
That's a lot of damage.
Drop and roll.
She can, I believe, what was it? Make a reflex save DC 15 to try and put out the fire.
Put herself out? Okay, good to know. Thank you.
It's hard to do that when you're climbing all over the place, though.
Okay, so I think we're back in the correct initiative order now. So then next is Chuffy.
Well, everyone else seems to be going after her, so I was thinking about going into the room
She's
to search it.
Definitely a rogue. Definitely a rogue.
Yeah, go for it.
Somebody has to find those fireworks.
Exactly. Very important stuff.
Right. So I went in the room and I'm looking around, trying to search for the fireworks.
Yeah, so you see, kind of as described, there's lots of like dead animals, dead birds, like all kinds of weird stuff hanging from the ceiling. But you do see like there's some bits and pieces scattered around. And yeah, one of the things is obviously that stands out quite clearly is this red chest.
Ooh. I should open the red chest.
Does it have levers or buttons that she can push or switch as well?
And can you make a perception check for me, quick?
25.
Okay.
Natural
So you also
20.
see in the corner there is a really large, angry-looking frog. Who's
Is it the one I lost?
No.
I think you lost your spider.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, no, I have my frog, don't I?
Lucky.
No, this is definitely not the frog you lost, or the spider you lost. Yeah, this is not something that you recognize, and let's see. Okay, so yes,
Is he in the same corner as the chest?
no, he would. The chest is kind of off to the one side, and he's kind of in the back corner.
Well, he's just a frog, right?
Trying to imagine an angry frog.
A larger one, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to decide whether I could just ignore him and go for the chest.
You could.
Yeah, I think I'll. Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Okay.
I'm sure it'll end well.
What could possibly go wrong?
So yeah, you make it into the room, and are you opening the chest or
Yes.
grabbing it and going, or?
No, I think I'll open it first.
Okay.
In case there's anything good I can take before everyone else gets there.
So you do actually find that the chest is. You try to open it, and the chest is locked.
Boo.
Yep.
Okay. So then I think that's probably it for that round, and then and we're back to Poog.
Yay. I'm gonna throw my javelin at crazy lady.
Okay, do it.
So I have, what is it? +3.
What?
11.
That does not hit.
Wow, -1 javelin.
Okay. Then we're back to the top of the round with Retta.
Okay. Would I have seen that they're attacking the side of the boat, or do I think that they're attacking the horse?
But you can't really see what they're attacking. If they're attacking the horse, it seems a little like
Well, I guess
close.
I would walk up to the edge to see.
Okay. Yeah, you don't see the horse there, and to your surprise, when you look over the edge, there's a really gnarly looking female goblin staring back up at you, with kind of anger in her eyes, and she's ready to.
Okay. I would, because since that's what everybody's shooting at, then I would shoot at it too.
Well, if everybody else is doing it.
Oh yeah, she's very susceptible to peer pressure. I mean, Mogmerch was practically telling her what to do earlier, so. So let me roll a d20. Yeah.
Sure.
And she gets plus, come on, 6. 11. I don't think that hits either.
That does not hit. Okay. So it is now Vorka's turn, and her frog is also going to act on her turn now. So let's see.
Uh-oh.
That's 30 feet. So she's there. She's going to basically kind of run along the side of the ship in this direction. Boop, boop, boop. And then she is going to hop up and actually let me grab a token for her really quick. Sorry about this.
And she's going to cast Fireball. And we're all dead. It was fun playing with you guys today.
Yeah.
Alright, this is going to be Vorka.
As Chuffy also gets eaten by a frog, too.
This is Vorka now, and she is landed not far from you.
Oh no, Mark Murch resurrected.
It was Vorka the whole time.
Repty might get a negative for this.
No.
But she's going to hit you with some flame. You see her produce a flame and just launch it at you. She just kind of, flames towards you.
You said Rempty. You do. I don't know if.
Oh, yeah, no. I was talking about the fact. Never
That's
mind.
me.
Anyway. Yes, it is.
Okay.
She is attacking you.
Okay.
1 second. Let me get back to that. Oh.
I know Rempty and I look nothing alike, but.
No, I was talking about like Remty having a negative because he's now fighting undead mob merch, but but I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You get this overwhelming compulsion to go lick his face.
She definitely hits you, and check the damage on that one more time.
That's not good when she says that and doesn't even ask the AC. Definitely not good.
So you take 6 points of damage from her
Ouch.
smacking you with a flame attack.
Ouch.
Okay. Ouch. Very ouch. And then giant frog in the cabin. With he is going to do a tongue attack.
A tongue attack?
Yeah,
Ew.
because ew.
Imagine getting tongued to death.
So
That sounds right.
let's see. Chuffy, does 16 meter exceed your armor class, your AC?
My AC is 17.
Oh. So this giant tongue launches its tongue at you, but you kind of just in the nick of time, like dodge out the way, and the tongue you can feel it like whistling past your noggin. And
Am I quick enough to take out a knife? Try to hit it.
Oh.
No. The tongue is not quite as fast as your reflex, but definitely faster than you kind of drawing to slash.
You almost got Yoshi'd.
You almost got Yoshi, yeah. It's a thing now,
No.
to Yoshi. Okay. So that was Vorka and her frog. So now we are over to Rempty. I am in the correct order this time, I promise.
Ooh, order. Gonna need to find out what these potions of acid do, because I have one of them, and I would like to step up a bit and throw it over Reta's shoulder at Vorka.
Okay.
But I don't know what exactly an acid potion does.
It's actually just whiskey.
Yeah, it's just whiskey.
Maybe it's Coca-Cola.
1 second, I will, if you want to make a attack, I will let you know what the damage looks like there.
I feel like I should have a drum roll button or something. 16.
16.
Oh, that does not hit her, actually.
Oh,
No!
Well,
Oh, no.
uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
So then it flies wild somewhere.
yeah, it does. It splashes onto the deck, but and you hear the kind of hissing of acid eating away at rotten wood and moss and slime that is covering the deck. And you do see kind of the kind of smoke and steam like rising from it as the acid does its damage.
Oh, Vorka would have taken 1d6 fire damage. Well, because she's burning.
Yep, you're right. Thank you for the reminder.
I want to be
Thank you
useful.
for the reminder.
It's like the only things that seem to be flammable are people, so...
Okay.
Or
Here we go.
critters.
Alright. So then next is Chuffy.
All right. Well, I guess I'm going to have to go do something about that frog.
Before the frog does something about you.
Yep. So I head over to the frog and try to basically do some melee damage on it.
Okay. You want to take a swing at it?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Is that using my dog slicer is a +5, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
9.
Oh.
That does not hit the frog. The frog is a little slipperier than you expected, and also his skin is kind of tougher than you expected, and it just kind of glances off him.
So apparently I can't kill a frog, just everything else.
Yes, apparently your rolls
Apparently.
have given way this time.
Okay. So do you want to move at all? Oh, you moved over to the
Yeah, I
frog.
moved over to it.
Okay. Then Poog.
All right, I'm gonna try and go up the stairs and try and go after Crazy Lady. But I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oop.
Yeah, you get
I
there.
think that's as far as I can move. Oh, but I might be able to throw a fireball at it. How long is that away? 25 feet? I think that's within range.
Yeah, I'd say so.
All right, let's throw a firebolt.
Okay.
Okay, thank goodness. You said firebolt. For a minute, I thought you said fireball. In that case, I was going to be like, Repty, duck and cover. Fire in the hole.
And that's been the story of this game.
Yeah, seriously.
Pretty much.
Oh, no. Sorry. Look.
So this is something I have to do a ranged attack on, right?
Yeah,
Probably.
I think so.
Oh, laptop.
19.
Nice.
That does not hit, actually. For some reason, she's a lot tougher than she looked. So that glances off her.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got nothing.
Is it a spell range touch attack though? That's what I'm curious
Oh,
about.
that's a good point, actually. If it's a ranged touch attack, then it would hit, wouldn't it? Sorry, I'm trying to find fireball.
Wow.
Oh, come on.
19. I suddenly feel like I'm
Oh,
not
yeah,
going to.
it's a ranged touch attack. So, yes, you do hit, and your bolt deals 1d3 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Actually, it says my firebolt deals 1d6 on my character sheet.
Oh, really?
Oh.
In theory.
Then go for it.
4.
Nice.
4. Oh, no.
Nice.
No, she's still standing, but
Dang.
okay, yeah, she's looking a little like
Toasty.
a little bit, not too much though. All right, and then it is back up to the top of the round with Retta.
She's like 2 squares away from me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I've already got my crossbow, so I might as well just shoot her.
Shoot her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's
All right.
try it.
Do your damage. Oh,
Yeah.
you gotta hit it first. Nope.
Nope. And I then move like over here to over here to over there.
Okay.
I don't approve of this course of action.
Rhett is a bit injured right now, so there you go. And she
I wonder
proceeds.
when that rat is going to run out of Warg to eat.
Wait, wonder when what?
That's a lot of work. A lot of word for one rat.
Reta starts starting to go through her bag for her healing potion that she's got.
Okay. All right. The next up is Vorka and her frog. So we're gonna do Vorka first, and
Just hold still there. Okay, Hellfire. Don't go anywhere, Remty.
yeah, she's gonna go offensive a little bit more. I think that's fine. So why do I keep moving away from? And I've got the spell open. Why do I keep? Yeah.
Hi, yo.
Back.
Zoe says hi to everybody,
Okay.
by the way.
Hey, Zoe.
How you doing? Little pupper.
So she said she's gonna move forward a little bit.
No.
Oh crap, she's
No,
gonna get us
no,
both
no,
now.
no,
I see a flame burning hands.
Oh, and she rolls a natural one.
Oh,
so.
thank God.
Oh,
So the spell kind of fizzles and she fails. The frog, however.
Oh no. Discovers how
maybe
tasty
the frog can do better. Frog is going to try once more. Well, wait, hang on a second. He's not that far away. His movement. Oh yeah. So he's gonna move up. He's like, screw the tongue attack thing. He's just gonna move up and try and bite you, Chuffy. So he does 11 plus. So he gets a 16 to hit you with his bite.
That's not enough.
No, I have 17.
17. Oh, damn it. Okay. Okay. So he tries and bites you and is not successful.
No Yoshi for you.
Yeah, his bite does not break your goblin hide. It's just he's just kind of gumming you quite a bit right now.
I've got some dentures.
Right, yeah.
I don't want to know what's going on underneath there.
Okay, Remty. Vorka is right next to you. Hi.
I mean, we can do this one more time. I'm gonna move around. And I'm gonna throw another potion of acid at her.
Okay.
Nice.
Does this count as a touch attack?
I think it's going to. I mean, sorry, 1 second.
No worries. Hey, Zoe. You okay? It's alright. So I can't help but feel that throwing bombs is a much more effective thing at this point.
No.
I agree.
Yeah, it's going to. So okay. So yes, it's a touch attack, and it does 1d6 points of acid damage to her.
Ooh.
And actually, she needs to take. She's still on fire. She has not put herself out. So she still needs to take 6. Right?
1.
Nice. It's fizzling.
So wait, that's the acid, right? And then
Yeah.
and then she needs to do the fire. It was a 3. And with the acid damage, she'll just continue to take a point of damage every round after this now.
Nice.
Until she remedies the acid somehow. Maybe.
Got a lot of stuff to put out.
Yes. First. Okay. Anyway. Next up is Chuffy. Chuffy, you've got a frog in your face. A giant frog who tried to bite you.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to stab it again.
Okay.
You know, each of us have our own frogs.
Like
We should have our own frogs attack her frog.
21.
Oh, nice.
Yep, that hits.
You know, you could also just try show the big frog your small frog, and maybe you all become friends.
Or suddenly it will
Frog
become
frog.
one with the big frog.
He is a lucky
Oh, no.
frog. Now he's a big frog. It's called Fat Frog.
Alright, so the damage on that is 1d4 -1.
3.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, that's max damage too. Well done. Stab a frog.
Okay. Alright. So then we are on to Poog.
All right. I think it's time for another fireball or firebolt.
I'll take either.
Okay.
All right. I think it's +2. 15.
Nope. Does not hit her.
So,
Touch attack, though. Ranged
Oh,
touch
sorry. Let's attack. Yes, does hit her then. Hang on.
oh, thank goodness.
attack.
Sorry.
I was like,
Does it? Oh, just.
Dang.
just as good enough.
Yep. So you'd 1d6, right? With the
5.
Nice.
firebolt. Oh, she's not
Eat
looking
some
for-
fire.
She's on fire, being burned, and acided.
Okay. She's still standing.
Oh, God. Make her stop.
Okay. So then back to the top of the round with Retta.
I throw... Well, first I drink my healing potion. And I throw... Not to get them mixed up. And I throw the alchemist fire potion that I got from the crow's nest.
Okay.
Definitely not going to mix those up. In fact, just to be sure, I'll throw the alchemist potion
I
first.
suppose drinking a potion is like a bonus action, right? So you could do that. All right. On then.
So, how do I throw the alchemist potion? I'm not a potion thrower person.
Make a ranged attack.
Okay, so it'd just be +5. Do this, roll. Total of 10. So I think it's going to splash off to a different area.
Oh, God, no.
Well, she'll take at least 1 point of alchemist fire damage, right?
Maybe. Let's see. So you were aiming at her area. Yeah. So we'll make this square 1 and then go clockwise from there. So if you want to roll a d8, we'll
right.
determine where it lands. Might just go over the edge.
It might. 8.
No, it lands next to. Off to her. Yes, exactly. So she takes 1 point of damage.
Yes, I have done my job here.
But luckily you don't damage anybody else. Okay. All right. So that was Ret.
Can
go
I
ahead.
still move?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to move so that I'm back here. And I'm going to roll that 1d8 for the healing potion.
Okay.
+1, right? So that's a total of 7. Cool. I'm almost full.
All right. So next actually is Vorka. and she is going to, as she
Take
doesn't have
fire
any-
damage.
she's going to take fire damage, and then she's going to run up the mast to the crow's nest.
Oh, the
Yeah.
fire damage happens on
Spider
Rempty's
climb
turn.
going on? Wait, sorry?
Does the fire damage happen on Rempty's turn, though?
I have...
On the beginning of her turn, if I
okay.
read the description correctly.
Okay. She
Sorry.
takes 1
I'll
point
just
of
keep my
damage.
trap shut.
So she's going to run up there, and then she's going to take the rest of her action to put herself out.
So she
And
started
then-
going up the mast?
She ran up the mast. It's quite clear to you that she has the same thing going on that you had going on after you drank that potion.
Doggone it.
So she was just able to kind of and the mast is 10 feet high, so she was able to run up there and, climb in the crow's nest quick, and she's now in the crow's nest, putting herself out. And, like, you hear, "Ooh, ow!" because she's also taking acid damage. While she's like, patting because of the ow. Yep. So. Okay, and then giant frog friend is going to try and bite you again.
Oh no.
That's what he does.
Here comes the Yoshi maneuver.
Well, he's not even Yoshiing anymore. He's just trying to bite at this point. Oh, that hit.
Uh-oh. Run, Chuffy.
So this is and his bite is not particularly pleasant. Oh, that's not too bad though. He 5 points of damage.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah.
That's like half of most of our hit points.
I rolled a 1 on my damage die.
Keep that
Oh my
up.
gosh.
Keep that up.
He has a nasty bite.
Obviously.
So where's it say how much damage I can take?
It's HP under
Oh.
defense.
Okay, I see it.
Okay. So that's the end of their turn. Yeah, he doesn't feel particularly... Okay. That's the end of their turn. And we are on to... Rempty.
Alright. Let's light up this place up there. I'm gonna throw my last potion of alchemist's fire up there.
Okay.
Let's hope that this works.
I'm gonna try my best
Nope.
to...
Uh-oh.
Oh. Nope.
No.
I guess we find out if it hits a rat.
Yeah, do you want to assume that... Okay.
Oh, that,
Yeah,
that pretty... Oh, I enjoy.
points of fire damage. Okay. The rat, who was busy munching on slightly chored Warg, is now like turns and hisses at you, and well, I mean, turns and hisses. He doesn't, not particularly at you because he has no idea who threw it. So, so he's just looking at his intruders now with a slightly different perspective. Okay.
Alright.
Do you want to move at all, or are you sticking where you're at?
I figure if I throw it all the way up there, I would have went like at least a few feet in that direction.
Okay.
Okay.
Then next is Chuffy. Chuffy, you just got chomped pretty hard by the giant toad in your face.
I did. Well, I'm going to attack him again. See what I can do.
Okay.
Go, Chuffy, go.
Chuffy, go.
10.
Uh-oh.
I don't think that hits. Let me double check. Nope. That's not a hit.
Well, you could still move.
Yeah, I think I'll try to move out the door a little bit.
So, okay. Yeah. All right. Then you move out the door. And you're able to. Well, actually, he's gonna. He's gonna take an attack of opportunity because you're kind of leaving his space.
Okay.
So he gets a kind of a swipe at you as you're running away from him, basically. But he misses, though. So you're able to dodge out of the way of his bite as he kind of lurches for you to bite at you, but you're just too quick for him. So you are out of the door. Okay. Then next is Poog.
Come on, Poog.
All right.
Finish her off.
Can I see her at all?
Yeah, you see her flapping around up in the crow's nest.
All right. Well, it sounds like she's in pain, so I'll channel some negative energy her direction. It says DC 11. Does that mean I need to get above an 11 on a D20?
I think that means she makes a save.
Yeah. Yeah, she does. So, what kind of spell is it? Sorry.
It just says channel negative energy 4 times a day at DC 11.
Let me check what kind of save she got.
So you're trying to block her chakra?
Yep.
I see.
I'm just throwing a really massive negative, a really big frowny face at her.
Frowny emoji. Like shoots from your fingers.
What the heck? DC. Oh, it's a will save. Okay. Roll that. I think she's gonna fail this. But let me see her bonus on will. So yes, she fails it. So
1d6.
Full damage.
2. It was a pretty weak frown
you
emoji.
see her hit by your negative energy, but she's still. Okay. Then back to the top of the round, Retta. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna say, hey Rempty, I got another one of these, and I just kind of hold out a potion, another alchemist potion, but instead of actually doing anything with it, I'm just going to take a shot at Vorka with my crossbow.
Okay. You showing off your potion?
Well, I was kind of offering it to him, but I'm busy because I believe with a crossbow I've got to take half my turn to load it and then half the turn to shoot it. So this being, is it 3.5 Pathfinder-esque stuff? So I shoot.
Okay.
I shoot the Vorka.
Shoot the Vorka. You can try. You can certainly try.
I could try. No, I fail with a 9.
Indeed you do.
It goes wide. And I might actually walk around over here so that I'd be close for him to get the potion.
Ah, okay. All right. Next is Vorka's turn. He no longer takes. It would be on. She doesn't have. She's put herself out. She's now going to do some stuff. But she's starting to run a little low on spells, so she's gonna throw some darts at people.
No.
Let's see. Who's she gonna? So we've got 3 different targets on the deck. Okay, she's gonna throw a dart at Retta. Oh, I don't think this hits though. Because that was a 9 to hit
16.
you. Not even close. Okay.
She dodged.
And then the frog is going to start chase.
I keep forgetting about the frog.
I know, I'm gonna.
I haven't.
That's because none of us really know it's there.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw a.
Except for one who is painfully aware.
Yep.
Also, no one seemingly cares that Chuffy's not actually taking part in any of this.
Oh, we just assumed she went sneaky again. She's gonna pop out of the shadows at any point.
Yep. Probably up here above Vorka's head and stab her.
Right between the eyes.
Frog. There we go. We have frog friend on the board.
Oh, cool.
Awesome.
That is one hell of a big frog.
Yep, it sure is.
Yeah, it is
Zoom
a big,
this in a little bit.
a really big. He was hiding in the corner.
There we go.
And he's gonna try and bite you on the way up.
But of course.
So that is his bitey is +5. He rolled a 12, so I think that is 17,
Uh-oh.
which I think meets, right?
Yes,
Yep.
I have 17.
Okay. And oh, he rolled another 1 on his damage though, so it is 5 points of damage though.
Okay, that brings me up to 11, which is my HP.
Uh-oh.
Well, you took a total of 10 damage, right?
Well, I still had 1 from the previous session.
Oh.
Oh, from the spider? The
Yeah.
spider damaged you?
Yeah.
Or okay. So that so yeah, you're down to 0. So you guys actually see Chuffy collapse on deck.
Oh no, Chuffy down.
Chuffy
Chuffy.
I do
down.
have a potion of cure light wounds if somebody can get it to me.
Well, I don't think that you go unconscious at 0 in Pathfinder. I can't remember. Gosh, could you know?
I thought you did. I can certainly look.
Well. Hi. Well, I guess whose turn is next while you're looking?
There's the frog, right? So it is Remty now.
Ooh.
What you do?
I wonder, would I? Yeah, I guess I would have seen the commotion going on down there with Chuffy.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. You
Mm,
see Chuffy kind of run out of the room and then
getting
take a big
frogged.
bite from
Getting frogged?
getting frog.
Yeah, Retta is holding a potion of alchemist fire to me, so I will pull out a potion of cure moderate wounds. You don't get to go before Chuffy, do you?
Actually, so you're right, Valen. In Pathfinder you have to drop below 0 to become unconscious. But you do see Chuffy swaying dangerously, like, and looking really worse for wear. Like, yeah, on borderline unconscious,
Dear.
but still standing somehow miraculously.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out a potion of cure moderate wounds and say to Terra, I got better things to do, and run off. Can I make a jump down here?
Sure.
There's a squishy rat
Is it?
corpse.
Is it steep enough so I have to
I'm just gonna look and see.
fall for it?
Could you do you have like acrobatics?
Nope.
What? No acrobatics. Could you just make like a dex check then for me, please, to see if you can
Sure.
land without hurting yourself?
Stick the landing. Oh, nice.
I'd say that would be fine.
So I hop down here and run over and feed you a potion of cure moderate wounds.
Bum, bum, bum.
This rat is kind of in the way, so I'm just gonna.
I'm gonna just stomp over it. That is 2d8 plus 1. If that is correct, what's written here.
Okay. It's cure moderate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Ouch.
A total of 4 hit points.
So Chuffy,
Well,
Renty's
4
like
hit points.
shoving a potion in your mouth, like, drink this, drink this. And you feel a little better, but surprisingly not as better as you expected to feel from the potion.
Most of it's probably all over Chuffy's face.
I tried.
You do gain 4 hit points back, Chuffy.
Thank you.
Okay, so that was Rempty's turn. And Chuffy, now, actually, it is your turn. So, actually, before you go, let me share with you that, you know how he took an attack of opportunity on you before? If you want to avoid that, you can just kind of use your action to disengage from him and move away. So, you know, just kind of using your action to dodge around whatever he's going to do. And
I would like to do that. And, oh, hey, did he use my potion or his own potion?
His own.
I used my own because we
Okay,
got
so-
moderate cure moderate wounds from the spider horde.
Can I move around and then use my light potion?
yeah, definitely. Yeah, because I would say disengaging from him is your action, moving away, that's your movement, and then your bonus action, you can chug a potion.
Okay, that's what I would like to do.
Okie doke. And then your light is 1d8 plus 1. Your cure light wound.
Five.
I got the full value from the moderate wounds potion. Full value.
Well, that cure moderate potion wasn't actually full. It was just like a little bit left in there.
Alright. And then with that, we're over to Poog.
All right. I guess at this point, sure. Let's just keep channeling some negative energy.
I don't like you.
So she gets another will save against DC 11. She fails again, so have at it with your damage. Your damage.
3 whopping damage.
3 damage. Okay. Alright, she's still standing. She cringes again from the painful...
From the hurt feelings.
Yes. She's crying on the inside.
I'm considering just chopping the mask down at this point.
Okay, and Retta.
Well, I've got a big frog next to me. Did it jump up
Sorry?
to the next area?
No,
or-
he's downstairs. So
Okay.
he hasn't exited the door yet.
Then I will continue shooting at Vorka. So let's
Okay.
give it a go. I realize that I still have the flaming potion, but now, natural 1.
Not so much.
I'm a bit distracted.
Oh, yeah, now that you mentioned the dazzling.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi. I think we're currently reconnecting because we had a sudden internet outage.
Hello again.
That's a bummer.
It is. Actually, while we're recovering, for those that might be listening, if the stream is still going by some perchance, I'm going to disconnect the stream for a moment, and then we'll be right back. So.
having on me for the half of the evening. Constantly checking my ping all the time.
Just checking to see. It looks like we are connected again. So, let me.
Yeah, do you see, does Vorka's token show over by the chimney now?
Yes.
Okay, yes, Vorka did move.
Yes.
She used her spider climb to shuffle over there across the rigging. And then her frog is going to move out to space. And then I believe he's right next to Rempty, right? So, so he's gonna try and bite you.
Good luck.
Have at it.
She's the tank of the party.
Oh, that was so close. Oh, it was almost an 18 and then it just rolled over to a 2.
Yes.
So yes, he tries to bite you and fails. His ineptitude is ridiculous. Your one job, Frog, to bite people, you know? Alright, so that's Vorka's turn over, and now we are back to Rempty.
Well, shit. I gotta get past this frog.
There's a frog in the way.
Light it on fire.
So the frog is right in front of me, with his mouth open, or more or less trying to bite me.
Throw it in its mouth.
Yeah, I'm gonna try feed it a bomb.
You're gonna
That would be
totally.
amazing.
You're gonna Zelda this thing.
Oh yeah, I so desperately wanted to do that since I saw the tongue attack down there. Just thought like, yeah, I'm gonna feed this thing a bomb sooner or later.
So I think you need to feed it 3 bombs to defeat it, though. if I remember
Yeah, it was
properly.
3 bombs.
The Dodongos.
Now, does that mean it's going to start moving faster? Time
It's gonna start rolling around the shit. Yeah. I guess I still, of course, need to roll an attack for that.
Yes, please. I think that's gonna hit. Let me check. Yeah. Yep, so
15.
bomb in the frog's mouth.
Oh.
And hang on. He's had a little bit of damage to him. So frog gulp swallows bomb, and then you see this. He ribbits like this big ribbit, and this big like puff of smoke comes out of his mouth, followed by like a inside the frog. It's
The frog expands for a bit.
Yeah, it's exactly.
The puffer
frog.
frog.
Goes back to his normal size and slumps to the ground, thoroughly exploderated from the inside. Oh yeah.
Job well done.
The frog is dead.
Oh, what?
Nice.
Yeah, frog is down. Well done. Do you want to move anywhere? You could like step over his slightly smoldering corpse. The smoke is just kind of like pouring out of his mouth a little bit. And
Yeah, I'm gonna at least make my way up
playing
there
around.
again.
Okay.
Okay.
And Chuffy.
I am going to head into the room and try to drag the chest out onto the deck.
Okay. Yep, you can. It is kind of heavy. But you can drag it out of there.
Okay, I've done that.
Okay.
Is it like as big as she is?
And then Pook, what would you like to do?
Oh, I'm still feeling a little bit emo, so let's go with the channel negative energy.
She's still
Poop seems really pissed.
Should I need to move first?
No, I think you'd still be in range pretty much. Let me have a look at this really quick.
Negative emotions know no bounds.
My sorrow
So
across the entire universe.
I'm sending
Yeah.
you my Reddit page.
Oh no.
I downvote you.
Yeah, she's just in range.
Okay. Negative energy channeled.
Oh, so she's going to do a save.
So does she roll a save, or is that what happens
yeah,
next?
God, sorry. I'm like sitting here waiting for your roll, and it's me. I'm such an idiot. Oh, natural 20.
Uh-oh.
That's
Sorry.
probably resistant.
Yeah.
She's grown immune to my emo.
like,
my
stop
emo
whining.
energy. Stop whining.
Okay. Anything else you would like to do? You could do like a move or
I do a jig.
you do a jig.
I don't know.
This is why your negative emotions are not actually doing damage.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't think I need anything closer. I'm good here.
Okay. Then it is top of the round, Retta.
Can I shoot her?
Yes, you can.
I will shoot her if possible. Actually, here I'll even move over here to get a little bit better of an angle so that mast isn't in the way.
Okay.
And then I will completely miss again. No, 22.
Ooh, no,
Whoa.
Does that hit?
That does hit.
Oh, thank God. I was like, because I don't think I could roll too much better than that. All right, so
Right. Do your damage.
1d6.
Damage.
1.
That's so sad.
That's so sad.
That is very unfortunate, but
cry.
you do manage to take her last hit point.
Are you serious?
Oh my gosh.
And she takes the bolt to the back as she's running away. Bolt back, and you see her like tumble forward. The momentum of her run as you relieve her of her last hit point.
Oh, Retta kind of does a little jump in the air and clicks her heels together with glee. And then turns to the others and says, "Why were we shooting her?"
Good point. You've got dead things all over the place. Except for that rat. That rat is still very much alive, just so you know.
A little bit more pissed at us.
I also still like how this is the entire dead zone where no one enters.
Yep, pretty much.
You just gotta give the rat its space.
Alright, so I'm happy to break initiative order at this point, and we can just kind of move around. I know Chuffy's got the chest in front of her with
We all pile on
you know,
Chuffy.
being dragged out of the cabin. But what else would you like to do?
What you got?
I was thinking about trying to break into the chest.
Yeah, do you want to like try and pick the lock?
Yeah, I don't have any lockpicking skills. Does anyone?
I've got an alchemist fire.
Wait,
Bomb picking skills.
how
I also have a
How do you
sword.
aren't you a rogue? How do you not have lock?
Yeah, there is no lockpicking skill though.
Nope. Oh, there's a
Sleight of hand.
disabled device.
Yes.
Sleight of hand is
Is
lockpicking and thievery and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. So just take a +8 to your roll
Okay.
because you've got that massive dex bonus.
22.
and You're a badass rogue. Yeah, totes. So you, take I don't know, some kind of like little, metal piece that you've got with you. Maybe it's like a little bit of
There
your
it says
visor
it
or
on
something.
your sheet. Curved sewing needle and set of thieves' tools.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, so you take one of your thieves' tools and maneuver it around inside the lock, and you hear click, and the chest seems ready to open.
I am ready to open it.
I
All right.
hold my sword ready to slay whatever jumps out. I'm expecting another frog. Who knows what?
Okay. So you open the chest and da 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 da. There are a whole bunch more fireworks inside the chest. Oh,
Oh, God.
Aren't you shocked? Are you shocked there are fireworks inside the chest?
Yes, actually, I am a little bit.
So, having a rifle through there, having a look through, you find 14 more of the ones that you've seen Retta using. There are 20 more of the paper candle fireworks, which I don't think anybody has used yet. And there are 7 skyrockets.
7?
7.
Whoa.
We'd like them all.
You are going to be in so much trouble.
No, we're not going back if we don't bring those back.
Yeah.
We'll start our own tribe right here.
We could rifle through the rest of the stuff in here, though, before going and then head back to the village.
Oh, and
Oh, heck yeah.
Vorka's cabin.
Yep.
Okay, yes, there are some other man-made objects and naturally occurring objects as well scattered around the cabin. So let me read off. I take it just kind of everybody's like searching through all this stuff now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Loot all the things.
Loot
All the things.
Okay, so good 10 minutes of kind of sorting and scavenging through items turns up a bunch of different stuff. Some items are broken, but some of them are functional. There's some weirdly like decorative stuff, maybe. But the interesting stuff. You find a bejeweled silver and jade lantern built to look like a coiled dragon.
Whoa.
Who is writing this stuff down?
I'm writing it.
All right.
Okay.
Just want to make sure that we know how to look this time.
You also find a little bag of shuriken. Apparently Vorka wasn't into throwing shuriken. She liked sticking to her darts. You also find an ivory and gold fan depicting a gecko walking amid cherry blossoms. Now,
Oh
how
my
weirdly
God.
specific is that?
That is really weirdly
That
specific.
is so Retta's. Retta wants that badly. She's like starts fanning herself with it.
You going to use that fan? Are you going? I'm just kidding.
I'm like, yeah, she would. She'd
Oh,
open it
yeah.
up and she would fan herself with it.
And a fan of darts just goes to your face.
Right. You end up with this line of darts as you go like this. Across your face.
She would be very happy if it did that, I think. Not specifically to herself, but...
You've also got a long hairpin with a red pearl at one end. There's also what looks like a magical wand to you. I mean, you guys have seen wands around, and this definitely looks like kind of a stick with purpose, right?
Okay. I will
Looks
try
like
and...
Especially
Oh.
Carl. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I'll try and detect some, magic on it. Or something like that. I have detect magic. I don't know if that's what...
Yeah, you totally can.
I also have spellcraft. I don't know if that does anything. Yeah.
You could use detect magic, and you do see that this wand is magical. And if you kind of focus on it for a bit, then you think that this one is used to create food and water. And you're pretty sure you figured out how to use it as well.
Oh, that's fantastic. I immediately create some food.
Okay, yeah. A big pile of croissants appears before you.
Oh, that's
What are those?
That's not meat.
Hey, it's some food. It didn't say
I pull out a jar and say, I think this calls for a celebration, and I offer everybody one of my pickled halfling toes.
There is one more thing that you find in there. That's lovely. Thank you very much for that. You do find one more thing. It is a crystal vial shaped like a heart. and it has a pink, kind of slightly sparkly looking liquid inside it.
It's a heart container.
If you eat those, that gives you extra life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, be sure to eat
Chomp
the
through
glass.
crystal vial.
Speed.
And that is all you actually do find.
Okay. That was good.
Mm.
That's some solid loot.
Yeah.
So
Solid loot.
I got bad news though. There's still that evil doggo thing with the hooves running around out there, and it's down at the bottom of the ladder.
I say we just make a run for it.
There is a gate.
There is a gate. You did manage to sneak past it before. Just saying.
Can sneak past it again? Maybe?
I'm sure I probably could.
Yeah.
The rest of you are screwed, but but
So
Chuffy
I'm going to try to sneak past it.
You're gonna take all the fireworks and things?
Well, I'll carry, a quarter of the fireworks. Can't carry all the things.
The chest, by the way, the chest itself looks fantastic. It's this beautiful red kind of lacquered chest.
So we're gonna have to bring the chest along too.
Yeah, I think two of you should carry the chest.
I think we're gonna have to lower the chest down.
I think Red is the strongest of us.
Probably with a big old
You'll have to
13. She's
Better
got
than all our 10s and 8s.
massive biceps.
So you're gonna try and lower the chest down first? Is that?
Yeah, I'll try like wrapping my my rope around it, my dead mole rope, around it like a gift box and lowering it down safely.
Okay. Yeah, make a strength check for me. See if you manage to get it to the ground without dropping it.
Okay. 10.
Yeah, it's really lucky that those dead moles tied in the rope, because otherwise it would have slipped right through your fingers.
Dead moles for the win.
Alright,
Dead
so
moles.
it's on the ground.
The only good mole of the dead.
Tied into more dead moles.
Alright, so we're all making our way to the bow of the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have lowered it down at the bow of the ship. So
Okay, yeah. I assumed you were headed that direction.
yeah, I guess I should probably move myself, huh? Where am I? There I am.
Okay. So anybody who's going to try and move stealthily, if you could make a stealth roll for me. Was that what that
Sure.
22 was? Oh, no, 26. Okay.
Let's
Never
see.
mind.
Stealth.
Chuffy's like, bye, see ya.
Yeah.
You
no
don't even
kidding.
know what Chuffy is.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
17.
yeah, you guys manage to the
Carry the chest too?
Oh, yeah.
Yep, the chest. You managed to escape the enclosure without alerting the horse. Maybe part of him just doesn't want to know because that hurt a lot. So,
I'll close the gate just in case.
Oh, wait, I gotta get through.
Nope, just close the gate.
right, and yeah, I think maybe after a little bit of wandering around the marsh, you're able to
Actually gonna find our way back.
find your way back. You might lose your way a little, like once or twice, but you do kind of. I think it's fairly easy to recall the path you took.
Okay.
Unless there's anything special that you guys want to do along the way home.
Yeah, probably just go fishing once more for,
For Mark March.
yeah,
Just in case.
just in case. But that would be about it.
Just for good manner, fishing it again.
Actually, when you get to that pool, make a perception check.
Okay. Let's see. Is this for everybody or just me?
Yeah, everybody would be kind of interested.
17.
20.
16.
10.
Okay. So, I think Poog and Retta, you notice some new footprints heading away from the pool, and they're going in the opposite direction of your village. So, after thinking about it for a moment, you get the feeling that maybe Mogmerch, if these are his footprints, decided that it was best not to join up with the group. Because, that would mean heading back to shame from Chief Gutwad, who may, in fact, end up feeding him to Squealy Nord after, he hears that he wasn't part of the mission and still returned home. So.
Oh.
Unforgivable.
At least he's not dead.
Yeah, I'm picking up my doll and taking it back then.
Well, if you're not dead, then I'm that's great. Okay, so if you're returning to the village after that, then there is a triumphant kind of return when you enter Licktoad village. Everybody kind of gasps. They definitely did not expect to see you again, alive at least. And then I don't know. Are you going to show anybody the fireworks, or are you gonna?
We have to take him straight to to Gutwad.
Yeah. So
Don't want to show it to the other people that might start lighting him out.
Right.
Then you go up to the moot house. And Chief Gutwad is beyond ecstatic. He is well impressed. And hang on 1 second. I've got to. And he's,
by the way, that
very
last
happy.
bolt that I shot at Vorka, I think was actually my last bolt.
Oh yeah. It was meant to be.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, we've got Rempty, we've got Poog. Okay. Oh, Rempty. Okay, so Rempty, the chief is so happy with how you've done that, and the way you tell the story in particular, that he decides that you should in fact marry his daughter. And his daughter has a fairly strong reputation around the village. She's her name is Guppy Wartbits, and she is fearsomely corpulent and ferociously lusty. And the chief has decided that as a reward for your fantastic
Yes, definitely, I'm gonna buy it. Whatever it is.
So then he also hands out some other titles as well to the rest of you. For Retta, he decides to endow you with the title of Head Village Watcher. So Retta now takes on the honor of the title of Head Village Watcher.
Watch it. I watch all your heads.
Yes, exactly.
Hey, you! Where's your head? Okay. Keep it where I can see it.
Chuffy, after your magnificent performance with Squealy Nord, he awards you the title of Master of the Pig Pit.
Yay!
And Poog, he after hearing the stories of how your use of negative energy and other magics and fire, he awards you the title of Boss of Big Fire.
Oh yeah,
Boss of Big Fire.
Oh,
praise the Rongo.
Does that mean that he gets he gets to light up the big fireworks?
Oh,
yes, please.
Chief Gutwad thinks about this for a moment, and then decides that it is worth one firework. Only one that the group of you can light. So he awards...
Skyrocket.
he gives you a skyrocket. The that the four of you can do with what you will.
So we've got to light all of ourselves on fire and hug the rocket at the same time.
One way to go. What a way to go.
You first.
But you're the king. You're the chief of Big Fire.
Yeah, that's why you hug it. I'll set it on fire.
Yeah, we could just attach Squealy Nord to it.
Pull him off.
Wow, you're a terrible king of the pit.
King of the Big Pit.
Oh, yes, Master of the Pig Pit has spoken. The Squealy Nord must now be attached to.
Squealy Nord's one last squeal.
Oh dear.
As long as I get to see his head.
And then we literally get to see bacon raining from the sky.
Alright. And yeah, that concludes the adventure. So
Huzzah!
thank you very much. Fantastic. We be goblins. You be goblins.
We were goblins.
Alright,
again.
Alan, back over to you.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm done.
Thank you very much, Kashka, for a dungeon mastering job well done. That was a lot
I
of
don't
fun.
know about that, but alright.
Well, once more, send our regrets that Al could not join us for this evening, but and that all is recovered quickly at his end. So, but otherwise, I think that this was a wonderful success, and I hope you guys all enjoyed. So, any last words before we go, peoples?
I like bombs.
You can solve all of your problems with fire.
Yep.
Especially bombs inside frogs.
Frog bombs. Randy's gonna paint little frogs on the bombs.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, thanks again, everybody, for coming out to watch the stream and or the video that follows. Hopefully, it's saved properly on YouTube and Mixer. So, until next time, folks, have a good night and bye.
Bye.
Bye.